All right, how we doing? How we doing?
Beep, 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 beep.
All right, we're warm.
Yeah. Okay, so Jake, as you know, fatherhood is wonderful. I love my kids. I love the opportunity that I have to hang out with my kids. But I wonder if maybe my daughter's getting to the point where in her life where like I think she's cute, but other people might think she's kind of annoying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I think parents so often I'm like, your kid's kind of annoying, but you're blinded by it. Mm-hmm. I think I might be that point with Hattie a little bit. So you can let me know, not too vigorously, please.
Okay.
But, yeah, just let me know sometime. One of the kind of the weird quirks that she's doing lately is like she's been so goofy and it's fun. It's funny. It's probably my fault. Honestly, I'm the goofy one in the family, but
You're goofy.
So zany. But one of the things she does is like, you know, she'll just like change the first letters of words that you say to her. So you're like, hey, you want to read a book? She'll be like, you want to go sneed a cook or something like that. And it's like, and she thinks it's so funny, whatever. And so honestly, it's kind of annoying sometimes. It's like, okay, this is not that cute. You know, it's just kind of annoying me. But I will say there's really sweet moments as well. So, you know, I was putting her to bed the other night and, you know, we were reading her book. We were reading this chapter book. She's loving it. She's getting into it. And she wants me to sing her Amazing Grace after we pray. So we pray, sing her Amazing Grace. And I'm like patting her. She wants me to pat her a little bit. She's like patting me as I'm patting her. And it's like, this is what fatherhood's all about, baby. This is why I signed up to do it, you know? And I just go, I love you, Hattie. And she just looks me right in the eyes and just goes, I love you, fatty. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white. Me too, Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning with Jake and Brad, Ghostrunners podcast.
Oh, all right. Well, we're back. Episode 91. Let's get some vibes in here, dude.
Let's get some vibes in here, Dad. Let's get the vibe police going up in here. Woo, Dad. Oh, Dad.
Brad, do you hear someone upstairs? Is someone at the door?
Hello? Who is it?
Wait.
What's up?
Are they coming down to bring us some vibes out here, dude?
Somebody order some vibes. I got pepperoni vibes. I got half cheese, half sausage vibes over here, Dad. Oh, what's up, dude?
Oh, I can't wait to head out of here. Gonna call an Uber. Uber for vibes, please?
Oh,
yeah, let's get some vibes
dude,
in this car.
Sure, dude. Oh my gosh, we've been having some fun with the vibes lately, dude.
Do you think Catherine's been having as much fun with the vibes?
I think I said it to her the other day, like, because like we did it a lot at the Chiefs game that we watched. And the other day
AFC Championship. You're not just gonna not lay down the vibes.
We gotta get some vibes in here, dude. And I go like. And specifically that night, I was mostly referring to the fire that I was.
The fire was
trying
vibes.
to, yeah, the fire. Like every time it was kind of dying down, I'd be like, "Let's get some vibes in here, dude." And I like go and like blow on the fire and stoke it a little bit. And as I'm doing it, I'm like looking at Jake and Isaac, like, "Let's get some vibes in here, dude." So
I left the house at one point. I forgot what I did. Oh, well, yeah, whatever. I come back and you've got a log to your ear. Talking to Hattie. I'm like, what's that? You want some vibes? And Hattie's just like not amused at all.
You want to know why Hattie's goofy? There's no doubt why. Oh yeah, she doesn't like. Well, she's starting to get it a little bit, but she like didn't get it. She's like, what are vibes? I'm not a dude. I'm a girl. You know. I'm like, nah, dude, you're a dude. Come on. And she's like, I don't have any vibes. I was like, you got chocolate vibes, vanilla vibes. And then like later on in the game, she like brought a bucket to us. I was like, what's this? And she's like, there's some vibes in there. And I was like, let's get some vibes.
Yes, bucket of vibes.
And so, yeah, I just love using like props and like just being so goofy with her and like trying to expand her imagination by being imaginative myself. So I was using that as like a prop, like, hello, dude. What's up? You need some, Hattie wants some vibes in here. Yeah, let's get some vibes in here, dude.
That's no problem.
And so just the other day, I said it to Catherine, and she goes, I don't really know what you're talking about, dude. Like she was like mildly annoyed with me, like not talking normally to her. I don't really know what you're talking about tonight, dude. So Anyway.
Sorry, I just thought of something. I like to imagine, not to get too into it, but you and Catherine, you hire a sitter. Maybe she's a Hattie and Bo at grandma's.
Yeah.
And Catherine in bed, watch a little movie, give her a little, rub on the back, and you say, "You want to get some vibes in here?" She's like, "No, dude, stop saying it. I don't want to make any vibes with you."
Or you like
stop calling me dude.
Like, what was that one guy that like kissed the girl? Was like, cannot wait till the girl. Like,
oh
boys
yeah, Sidney Pritchard.
I love the idea of like kissing her and then like getting done and being like, vibes.
That was mega vibes.
Or like, hey, vibe.
Whoa, too many vibes in here.
Yeah.
Cut out the microphone.
Dude, you remember that one time we were recording in my garage and like 30 minutes of the end of the recording of your microphone just didn't work?
Oh yeah, that was very strange.
That was bad. We were like very upset.
Yeah.
We thought like for a second we were going to have to redo the whole thing. What did we end up doing? Did we just end up using like the audio from
my phone from like, 10 feet away from me?
Oh man.
I remember there was the time your electricity went out.
Yes.
Very early on. You know what I think about all the time is like these lights are going to go out one time when we're recording. These light bulbs have been going strong for a while.
Yeah.
So heard it here first. Nostradamus. These lights are going out soon.
Nice.
We get some new vibes in here.
We've had lots of crazy technology stuff like that happen. Not crazy, but just like my phone is turned off, your phone's turned off. One time we didn't have your video at all, and then all of a sudden it just showed back up on your phone.
Yeah, just took like a few hours, and like now it's in my photos.
Okay, I guess we're back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Never know. But this is episode 91. Thank you guys for listening. If you're new, if you're old, if you're in between, thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Who's the oldest person we got listening to this podcast? If you're old out there and you're listening to this and you can figure it out, send us a voice memo or something.
Figure it out.
Get your grandchild to send us in one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who's the oldest that I know of.
My Aunt Cindy is in her 70s.
Oh wow, okay,
she doesn't
that's
seem
older
that
than you.
old. She doesn't seem that old to me though. She's a young soul, Jake.
She could easily half walk, half run a half marathon. I think.
I would love to watch her half run that thing.
You don't think she could?
Half run is old. Half run? I don't know about that. I don't know, Cindy.
I'm trying to get on Aunt Cindy's good side, so she gives me a little discount on the Sprint bill this month.
Yeah, free SIM card or something. I don't know.
Yeah. How was your week? What happened?
It's been good.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What is this? What is this? It's been good. Honestly, I don't know how productive it's been because I've just. Every time I like get a little bit sidetracked, I just want to read stuff about the Chiefs. Like,
yes,
the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl again.
I've watched that Tyreek Hill play 43 times
crazy.
probably.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
Oh yeah, he basically took a play that was probably a 5-yard play, 7-yard play, and just because he's so athletic and crazy quick and everything, made it. How long? Do you know how long it was? 70 yards?
Yeah, between 50 and 70, I think, something like that.
Yeah. So
I'm excited to tell my kids someday, like when I introduce them to like The Incredibles, the movie, like you see Dash, he grew up to be on the Chiefs.
There's a real life version of that.
And his skin changed a lot.
Yeah.
But he was just as fast.
His skills were the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And did you notice how he kind of fell over at the end of that play and acted like he was hurt? And I was just like, oh crap.
That's classic Tyreek Hill though. He always does that.
He has done that a lot of times.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh no, he's hurt. And he's really like, nope, I'm just kind of tired from running 150 yards.
The human body isn't supposed to go that fast. So obviously some muscles are going to twitch afterwards.
Yeah, right.
That's expected.
No, but it's been a good week. Last night, we went on a little date night. Thanks to our wonderful babysitter that we're going to hire all the time now, Mrs. Jake Fire. Jake came over and was clutch. Just got to pretty much hang out at our house. We made sure to do all the diapers and sing all the Amazing Graces and get weight shamed before you got there, and so that you could just kind of hang out. But
I was really ready to have some cool story, but they slept the whole time.
I know.
I was really
They're
excited.
Pretty good.
Yeah, for Hattie to come running to me saying I had a bad dream.
Yeah.
And then I tell her just this beautiful, made up bedtime story. She goes right back to bed.
She did come out during the championship game, didn't she?
She did.
And she was half asleep maybe.
She
or
looked
something.
homeless.
Yeah.
She was just holding.
Her hair was fly. What was she holding? Or baby?
She's holding all of her stuffed animals because she knew. This is actually pretty cool.
That's right.
She knew. Catherine had told her, hey, if you get up out of bed, I'm going to take all your stuffed animals. So Hattie gets up out of bed holding her stuffed animals and then she just gives them to Catherine here you go.
Yep.
But in addition to that, she's also got some headphones
Why
wrapped around her arm
headphones?
and they're just dangling behind her.
Yeah.
That was what really created the homely look.
It was she couldn't get them off of her. I don't know. They're just stuck. Oh, Hattie. Yeah, we put a nightlight in her room and I think it's a little bit too bright.
Too many lumens.
Yeah, she has too much confidence just like roaming around at night. Like, I'm going to go get my headphones that I don't have anything to plug into. Just, yeah.
I mean, the better you can lower your daughter's confidence.
That's what I've always heard.
The better.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's kind of what we're trying to do is just kind of break her down and
make her rely on you guys more.
Yeah, that's the goal is like complete dependence. So,
and then you ship her off to college and she has to relearn most of what she should have learned in adolescence.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. Wow.
I've read the books.
I'm amazed. Yeah, I was going to say, have you? You've read Dr. Chandri? No.
Is that the name of the doctor in the office?
Yeah, for the colonoscopy.
Yeah. Is there anything I could do to make it more pleasurable for Dr. Chandri?
No, okay, here's kind of a crazy thing. I don't think I've told you this yet. Last week after we recorded, the next morning.
I'm going to turn us up in the headphones a little bit if you don't mind. Get some vibes up in my ears.
Some vibes there. I actually needed a little bit of vibes in here.
It seemed quiet.
It did.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Now we're back.
Oh no, this cord that I have is not factory. I mean, it's not the black one. It's this cruddy one.
You don't think it came from a factory?
No.
Hand woven, maybe?
Hand woven.
Good.
Yeah, it's an artisanal blend. Artisan. It's from the Ozarks. It's from a trade show in the Ozarks. What was I saying? Oh, last week we recorded on Wednesday, I think.
Thursday.
Okay, so Friday morning, I get a phone call like 7:30 in the morning. Like, hello, this is Brad. And I always try to answer like, do you do this thing when it's like the first call in the morning? Do you answer a few times before you actually answer?
No.
I go,
a couple practice runs?
Because I hate when somebody says, oh gosh, did I wake you up?
Yeah, Isaac did it to me.
I never want people to know, you know? And so I'm always like, hi, this is Brad. Hi, this is Brad. Hi, this is Brad. And I click it on, hi, this is Brad.
You go, hello, dang it. Screw up my line.
Start over.
Sorry. Call me again.
This guy goes, hey, did you lose your license? Hey, whatever. And I was like, what? He's like, I found your license on Riggs Street. Oh crap. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
You don't live here anymore. I found your license on Riggs Street. I was like, yeah, that was definitely my license. I didn't realize I lost it yet, but I was there last night. He's like, yeah, I was in the middle of the road. I was out running this morning and noticed it. No, it didn't. It turned out it wasn't my license. It was my whole wallet.
Wow.
And he was like, I'll just drop it off. I was like, yeah, my friend lives over here. It's the one with the huge dumpster in there right now because he's renovating stuff. He's like, I'll just drop it off in the mailbox. So I pick up my wallet and it had like $150 in it.
Nice.
Like
enough where you would have told a police officer when you were younger, you had a large amount of money.
Substantial amount of money in there? Whew, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, how much do you like Chipotle?
150 big ones.
So I weirdly, obviously I'm very grateful for not having to renew the credit card and get new driver's license stuff. But in the money too was awesome. But I'm like, I wish I knew more about this guy to repay him.
Yeah.
He could have, I feel like there's an unwritten rule where it's like, if you find somebody else's wallet and they have cash in it,
you take the cash, you give them back the wallet.
I think so.
I've done it 6 or 7 times.
Have you?
No, I've never done that.
6 or 7. You're just like, as a matter of fact, I take it out of their pocket and then I say, hey, I think I found this. They're so grateful.
And they know the code too. They're like, I assume you took the cash out. I say, I did.
Thank
Good
you.
day, sir.
Yeah.
Good day.
Thank you, Mr. Cuban.
Do you like these space pants? I just got them. I stole these too.
So anyway, I've been thinking, I don't know if I'm just going to try to hunt this guy down using a reverse phone number search or
try
something.
to find him running.
Yeah.
I think when you would normally go running with Aunt Cindy to train for half marathon, now you just go running on Riggs Street, try to find this guy.
He mentioned that he lives on Russell Street. Do you know where that is?
No.
Okay. He made it sound like it was close. So I just go around Russell Street and maybe I'd bless everyone on Russell Street a little bit.
No. Here's what you do. You lay a little trap.
Okay.
The trap is your wallet again. And he's like, surely not.
It couldn't be.
2 times in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And then you pounce on him with a net. Say, surprise, it's me, Brad.
I got you freak. Yeah.
It's me, Brad.
Yeah.
I wanted to repay you.
Yeah, that's good. Well, the crazy thing is he had to he said he was like, yeah, I went and Googled you and found your website.
What's your LSCustomCreations.com?
LSCustomCreations.com, Facebook.com/LSCustomCreations, Instagram.com/LSCustomCreations. Find us on Patreon. But he had really dig to do. I'm just very grateful for this guy. And it's made me think about what can I bless others with this week?
Pay it forward a little bit.
Yeah, really though. So I don't have a great answer for that. I haven't been oh, I've just paid for the guy behind me in a drive-thru or something like that. But have you ever thought about that, by the way? Sorry. You've heard of that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like I always imagine like, especially like you're going by yourself through the drive-through, your Chick-fil-A costs $9 and they're like, hey, somebody actually, that guy actually paid for you. Do you want to pay for the person behind you? And you're like, wow, that's amazing. Yes, please. And you look back and it's like a family of 6 and you're like, oh my God.
It's like a church van. It's like a 50-passenger church van.
Yeah. Surely that's happened where they're like, okay, that'll be $98. And you're like, whoa. I'll just get their milkshake. Like,
did I say I would pay for the whole meal? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I just meant their waters.
No. I'll get all the waters and the sauce. Put me down for the sauce.
I'll do the sauce. I'll do all this, as much sauce as they want.
And condiments or waters on me, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, I've thought like, surely if you're out there and you're a food service person and that's happened, I would love to hear some stories about that. So send in some voice memos, 5-star reviews.
That would be great. I like to pay for the person behind me. Oh shoot. This isn't Panera. Never mind. I'm in the wrong shoot. I'm in the wrong
Panera,
place.
You never know, man.
Yeah, everything's
it's
$98.
It's like, what? We went to that Shake Shack yesterday. Shake Shack's too expensive. I'm here to say it.
Those shakes are very good, but very small, very expensive.
Yeah. I'm not going to go there again anytime soon, I don't think. But Jake, how was your week?
My week, dude? Had some vibes in my week, dude.
Oh, vibes, dude? The CVO? Chief Vibe Officer?
That was me. Let's see, about halfway through the week since last time we recorded, played a little pickleball tournament.
Vibes.
It was sponsored by Boulevard Brewing.
Vibe.
Yeah, big boy vibes.
Yeah, ABV.
21 and older
Alcohol
vibes.
by vibes.
Didn't think much of it. And we get there and they say, so welcome to the Boulevard Brewing Can in Hand tournament. I'm like, what's up?
Cannon? CANNON?
Good point of clarification. Can space in space hand.
You're like, yeah, thanks. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
No. Can in hand.
Can in hand, like beer in hand tournament.
Okay.
So there was like a social division and a competitive division. And both of them were like, you have to have a drink in your hand.
Oh, wow.
Which this seems more like a social division kind of thing. Like,
definitely
have a beer, play a little pickleball, have some fun.
You drop it, you got to drink the whole thing. Yeah.
And so it wasn't though. It was the competitive division. You have to hold a can in your hand, which I feel like everyone was just like disappointed by this. Like, why is this a rule? No one wants this.
So do you think it was a surprise to other people too?
It was.
Okay.
And I found out why later, but that comes later in the story.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll try to ask questions, but do that if I go too far.
No, actually, I'll just tell you now. You know what? You've earned it. You've been a great listener. Scott Sell was there, and he recognized a friend of his who works in marketing for Chicken Pickle.
Okay.
So after the tournament, he's like, "Hey, just out of curiosity, like, was this advertised? That this was like a can in hand or whatever, like beer tournament?" She's like, "No, we actually can't advertise it, or we could get sued." I'm like, hold on, is this worth it? You made like a few $100s, but you could get sued.
What?
First of all, I don't know how you get sued. Second of all, it does not seem worth it to risk lawsuit for like a little tournament.
Yeah. Okay. So question number 1, if you'll allow it, did they make you have to get a Boulevard?
Nope.
Or like, could you just get a water or like a water bottle or something?
Yeah, just anything.
Okay. So because that was my thought, is like they're forcing you to buy alcohol,
and that's what's illegal.
Legal.
Yeah.
But if you can just like bring your own Nalgene if you want to and just hold it there.
Yeah. So I don't know what's illegal about it, but she was like, yeah, we could get sued. That was a weird little part of it. So
I'm skeptical of that.
Yeah. The whole thing was weird.
Okay.
We're like, whatever. These are the rules. Like everyone has to abide by them. So just make the most of it. So I asked one of the waiters there, I'm like, hey, can we get a Dr. Pepper in a can? Because keep in mind, Isaac, my partner's 20 years old.
Right.
So, he's not going to break 2 laws at once.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, can we get Dr. Peppers in a can? He's like, ooh, we don't have Dr. Peppers in cans. We have Coke, though. I'm like, okay, that's great. Comes out with just like a fountain drink of Coke. And I'm
Whoops.
like, oh, I thought...
Whoopsies.
I was like, oh, we really prefer something in a can. Comes back with a non-alcoholic Budweiser. Like, oh, yeah, this will hit the spot. It was...
What brand is that? Non-alcoholic? Is it actually Budweiser?
It had the Budweiser logo on it.
Oh, really?
They make their own.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, you don't have cans of anything else or whatever. So we're playing in that. Meanwhile, I think Scott Sell, he also doesn't want to drink. He just rocks the the fountain drink Dr. Pepper. It looks like what you got in like Pizza Hut, like a Pizza Hut buffet cup.
Yeah.
He's just playing in that all day.
Like you can't see through it. It's like a clear cup that you
red.
can't see through.
No, it's like the red cups.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Those are awesome.
Yeah. Huge cup, like 24-ounce cups. And he's just playing competitive pickleball with this thing. I mean, at least halfway full.
It's like a tsunami, like going back. It's like one of those half pipe that has like a like surfboard on it kind of things. That's why I imagine that thing sloshing around.
Just every time I would look at him, I would just laugh because everyone else like has a can. Everyone's got a can and a koozie, but Scott, it's just this huge.
Scott's committed to the game.
I'm like, dude, is your hand freezing? He's like, oh yeah, because I mean, there's ice in it. Like, how are you playing with this? It was so funny. Isaac and I found a little trick because they gave you koozies. Mm-hmm. You just lodge 2 of your fingers in between the can and the koozie, and then you're pretty mobile. You're not like holding a can anymore. It's like just like an extension in your hand. It's like a cannon.
It's like you have 2 paddles basically at this point. Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
so that was fun. We ended up playing Scott and our other buddy Aaron in the championship game, and really intense game. It's only 1 game to 11 for the championship game, so like very intense. Every point is very important.
Whoa.
We're at the net, we're dinking. It's like really intense, and I can just hear Scott's ice just sloshing around. It's like silent except for Scott's ice sloshing. It just like kept taking me out of it. Oh, it was funny.
That's amazing.
I mean, no one else had the drink, pretty much everyone else was just like drinking and their cans.
I love the idea of like a super serious, like that's like one of the funniest scenarios for me is like a super serious competitive situation with like this really funny like twist to it.
But you have to wear a pinwheel cap
like,
or something.
Yeah, like every time, like I can just imagine some guy being like, he didn't have his hand on the can, like he didn't do it right, like whatever. That's funny. Oh, well.
Yeah, so I guess it did provide some humor to the day,
Okay.
but for the most part, it was just weird. Those first few games, I'm trying not to spill. I'm not playing as hard as I can.
Right.
But then once you get that first spill of non-alcoholic Budweiser down your leg, you're like, well, who cares now?
Absolutely.
Let's go for it. So then the rest of the day, I mean, I'm going ever. I got just whatever this liquid is all over me, and it was fine. But we ended up winning, we got a little trophy. Oh, yeah, I showed it to you this morning.
Yeah, that makes more sense now. Can in hand.
Can in hand.
That's so funny because like
that was fun.
Pickleball's not the right sport to play can in hand. Like so many sports, like tailgating sports, that's what you do. Yeah, cornhole, ladder golf, whatever, beer frisbee.
Yeah, the beer
horseshoes,
frisbee, you're supposed to have something in your hand, right?
Can jam. Yeah, you're supposed to because it's like part of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's funny.
NASCAR.
That's a
good
is a big one. Yeah.
Steer with your knee and shift with your right hand. Beer in your left hand.
Man, NASCAR is like one of those random sports that I think I would really get into if I ever went to a live race. Have you ever been to a live race of NASCAR?
No.
I hear it's like really cool. Like you can get like headphones and you can like tune into like all the different drivers. You can hear like them strategizing and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I think, that's kind of like, I would love that for any sport.
Yeah. Why don't we have that for baseball
or football? Like how cool would that be if you could hear like Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, like calling the plays back and forth and stuff.
Dang.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
What if, that's like a viewing experience of the future. It'd have to be at home on like a 10-second delay or something.
Yeah, right.
You get to hear the play.
I think it'd be awesome.
Oh my gosh. Why are we doing that?
Seriously, it'd be so fun. Like, and we would never understand what they're saying,
No.
Why banana?
Why banana 34 Oski?
Zebra post. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know, but
they're running this.
Look at this. Yeah.
It sounds like a pass play. Let's watch.
But every once in a while, like their plays are like these really simple names, like the
Ferrari, right? We know what's happening here.
That's the Baker Mayfield one?
No, that's where Mahomes went in motion. It was the first time when he went in motion.
Oh, it was?
And we threw that touchdown to DeMarcus Robinson.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure that was Ferrari, right?
Yeah, and the Hungry Pig, right? Or Hungry Pig, yeah, the one that Don Tari Poe, our 300-some-pound lineman, jumped over and threw it back in the day. The Rose Bowl one. Like, those are the ones where you're like, what's about to happen here?
I feel like our plays are named like bulls are. You ever like notice like bulls? You ever watch bull riding or anything?
Not often, but I'm into this.
I do when I go to my grandpa's house. I just somehow, over the past 20 years that I've been somewhat paying attention to bull riding, I'm like, I've never seen the same name. How are they still coming up with bull names? I guess it's kind of like horse names too.
Yes.
It's just like they're just throwing nouns together, but they haven't repeated yet.
Right. Sometimes they're like full sentences for horses. Yeah. It's like
coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Have you seen that famous horse race where the horse's name is Hoof and then the second name is Hearted? So it's like, here he comes. Who farted? Who farted? Oh, first place. Who farted? Wow.
No, I haven't. But that's amazing.
It's fun. It's kind of fun. It's kind of goofy.
Kind of yeah. See more butts. See more butts. Yeah. That's good.
Bend over. You get it.
Yeah. Cool.
What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, just pickleball. So yeah, that was kind of a fun little thing in my week.
Yeah.
You have any little fun What, you got any vibes in your week?
Oh, I got some vibes, dude. This is actually something I think I'm going to try to open up to the audience, the listeners. Random, very random, but I decided this week just to start shaving every single day. Shaving my face, sorry, specifically. Every single day. I
probably shouldn't say this on the podcast. Never mind. One time. No. Well, yeah, never mind. I can't. It's fine.
This is always when the best stuff comes out. When you're like, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, let's go.
It's really not that bad. It's just, I think whatever. I'm just gonna say. One time we were having this conversation. It was like me, Isaac. We were in mixed company in my old living room, and we were talking about laser hair removal. Because I was talking. This is like I think I talked about it on the podcast. I was like looking at getting on my face.
Yeah.
Like I'm so tired of shaving.
Right.
And one of the girls in the group was like, "Oh, I get laser hair removal." And then poor Isaac, 19-year-old Isaac, just goes, "Oh, where?" I'm like, "Dude, don't do that."
Oh, Isaac.
I'm just like looking at him, just like the Michael Scott, like, "I'll kill you." Just like, stop. Oh, where do you get it? That's so interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Have we never told you that story?
No, it's amazing. Oh, because he's so innocent and like sweet about it, like and like interested in this girl. Like, really?
Which, I mean,
show me.
I've never been in that exact same scenario, but I was like, I think I know not to ask. And just instantly, oh, cool, where?
That's like kind of a personal thing. Even if it is your legs or something, it's like, I don't know.
It's still like,
it's still a little bit awkward to be like,
cool, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. I can't even tell. Like, I've gotten into trouble with this before. Like, oh, you said surgery? Oh, where?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, oh, what? Like,
oh.
No, I think.
Well, it looks great.
There was one time, like, I hung out with the youth group kid because his mom was like having some procedure or something. And I was like, what's going on with your mom? And, oh, just having a procedure. And Catherine later on was like, Brad, you shouldn't ask that. Like, that's like a little bit past the line. And I was like,
procedure? Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Like, what kind? Like, did she go under? Is she fine?
Yeah. It's just like, Brad, don't say that. Like, I don't remember what the answer was, but anyway, maybe it was like a normal thing. I truly don't know. Like, but of course I felt so bad for saying it. So if you're out there, just anything medical, just leave it alone. Like, oh, I'm going to the doctor. Oh, really? What's wrong? It's like, nope, don't. You seem fine. That's the worst. Like,
are you worried?
Yeah.
Are you scared about it, or is it cool?
Yeah. So anyway, been shaving my face.
Okay, sorry.
I'm follically challenged on my face, so I don't need to shave my face more than probably once every 3 or 4 days, and people would never know the difference. Mm-hmm. But I've been shaving my face every day. I don't know why, but I kind of like it. It's kind of nice.
Okay.
And so I've decided that I think it'd be fun if Jake and I had some new habits that we just tried out.
Ooh.
Just for a week or two. Like, and so if you're out there in the Ghost Nation and you have an idea for a fun habit, please don't make it like something silly. Well, it can be silly, but not like, don't make us like depressed with our lives.
No, I'd say leave a YouTube comment. That way you're accountable to it. You have to leave it publicly.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah.
And YouTube comment of something you'd like to see Brad and I try for just 7 days.
And if maybe it's something that you believe in yourself. Like, well, I'm not going to even give examples, but like something that you really enjoy. Like, I've been doing this and I really like it. Whether it's like,
I brush my teeth every day.
Sure.
Okay.
That's
we
idea.
could try that.
Okay. Brushing your like front and back
teeth,
of them,
or just the back.
Just the back.
Just the back.
You
it's a
imagine
fun
what
name.
we'd look like? Yeah. Yikes. Oh, where? Just the back.
Just the back. Procedure.
Yeah.
Just the back. Huh?
Anyway, so if you're out there and you would like to throw your hat in the ring as far as things that we could do, try out, we can try it out. So
that's fun. I think one proposition, I don't know if this is a 7-day thing, but just like a fun little thing for us. Mm-hmm. Both of us are pretty follically challenged.
Yeah.
What if we found some like facial hair growth thing and we both took it?
Dude,
and just
I've always thought like, what would happen if we put Rogaine on our faces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What would happen?
Oh, we should like, surely there's like some like hokey product out there on Amazon. It's like, grow your facial hair fast.
We're going to have so many like people like somewhat wrapped up in MLMs being like, now I know this is going to sound out there, but just try this.
Yeah. My cousin did it. You know, it's always somebody a little bit distant from
It's not
them.
you or anyone in your immediate family. This guy went to high school with has tried it, and like he's seeing amazing results.
Now I Googled it, and it seems like people are like kind of burning their face a lot from it. Well, that was the round before they fixed that.
They fixed that now.
They've been working with really high end doctors from the Himalayan mountains, and
we're not technically FDA approved, but you'd be surprised how much stuff isn't.
and FDA. I mean, don't even get me started on FDA. You don't need that stuff. So
I mean, yeah, big acronym. I'm not a big fan of big acronym.
No big ag, no big ac. We don't need it. So
I think it'd be fun because I think a lot of guys, not only are we follically challenged, I'd be willing to say we're a little jawline challenged. We could use a little definition to our chin bone.
Yeah.
Mandible.
Yeah, we need some mandible help.
It would help if hair helped like line it.
Yes.
So like we'd be like, there it is, girls.
There we are, baby. And then Hattie, if I was like putting my jaw, like clenching it, like she would know. Right now, she's just like, oh, Dad, you're so silly. Like, no, I'm mad. So that's a good idea.
Thank you.
So anyway, we're going to do that, and we're going to try to develop some habits. Maybe we'll do like a habit of the week for a while or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. We can get like maybe some ghosties in on it too. Let them know what we're going to be doing.
Like I'm almost willing to do anything within reason for a week. Like if somebody's like, you should try to take up jogging. I'll jog every day for a week.
I would love to jog for just a week.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I'll do anything for a week. Like eat only salads. Okay, for a week.
Oh.
Yeah, that might be harder for you, but
juice cleanse.
Yeah, sure, for a week.
Yeah, for a week.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll do anything for a week.
We could share a juicer. We live 6 minutes apart.
That'd be fun.
We just eat every meal together for 7 days.
Hey, maybe that's part of it.
I'm juicing here.
Oh, never eat a meal alone for a week.
Oh.
I mean, that's kind of fun. That's kind of a fun challenge.
I eat a lot of meals alone. I kind of like it though.
I do too.
Dang.
Yeah.
Don't give us that one. Don't give us that one.
They redact it.
I'm juicing here.
We might have a juicer.
Okay.
Might.
I'll come over has a juice.
Harrison probably has one too. You know him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of things
you.
that like a lot of just like rectangular things in our kitchen.
Like,
no, just leave it at that. Just a lot of a lot of things with some shape to them.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
He's also got some shape to him. This morning, we had a little workout.
Yeah.
I had to dip out a little early because I needed to be at Trey's house, and Harrison wasn't working until 1, and Isaac, wasn't working until I think you dragged him to Leavenworth. So
I texted him, and I was like, "Okay, are you free now?" And he's like, "I am very free." I was like, "Okay." I don't think you've been doing much today, buddy.
So I kind of dipped out early, and I went and showered, got ready, and I am running out the door, and I guess in that time, Harrison quickly showered. And as I'm out the door, he's like, Jake, he's still in his towel, in his bare feet, runs out into the garage, which is the workshop. I mean, sawdust everywhere, all over his feet. And he's like, dude, great workout, man. He just gives me a hug. His back is just soaking wet. Oh. But I gave him a big old hug. It was nice,
brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. We spent some good time together, had some good vibes, Good vibes, dude. He's getting into the vibes. It's cracking me up, man. Yeah. If you're not following him, it's hello my friend _ it's been a while. And
some serious vibes going on there.
Serious vibes. He's got an idea for a vibe van. Where
the van design was good.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was pretty sweet.
The designs are kind of random, but he like it doesn't say. I don't know if he realizes he doesn't think they're that random. Maybe he does.
I don't know.
Oh, they crack me up, man.
Just check it out.
But we've had a lot of fun together lately. So
yeah. Where did the story start? It wasn't supposed to be about Harrison hugging me this morning. I just kind of remembered that as I started saying
shaving habits, jogging. Maybe got a lot of body on him. You said.
Yeah,
said that about something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, Jake. How are you today?
Hey, Brad. Can I pause this episode before we get on our next story to tell you something really cool?
Okay.
Here's what it is. I am very attractive.
Whoa.
And I make so much money, and I have the coolest job working with @Trey and Kennedy on Instagram, and I just love my life, and I think it's better than yours.
Whoa, pal. It sounds like you're a little prideful. Maybe you should have some humble salt. Humble salt is available for you today to pick up at humblesalt.co. www, of course. Oh no, for real though, we have a sponsor that we love and it's near and dear to us, humblesalt.co. Humble Salt is just this, as you probably already know, because we talk about it all the time, just organically anyway, because it just comes up in our lives. But Humble Salt is a blend of spices and salts that's just a great seasoning on anything that you want it to go on, and we just love it a lot. So they are offering a discount code with us it's just the capital letters. Hey, mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, mom.
Getting a discount.
Well, sure you are. It's Humble Salt. They're good people over there.
How much? It's probably what? 3% off?
You would think. I mean, yeah, just a standard 2-3%. No, 10% off every order.
Yes.
Any order, every order, baby, because they're that humble. Davis and his wife are just awesome people. So hit up Davis and Anna, humblesalt.co. And seriously, people that like have ordered, just continue to order. So we really, really like it's a great gift for anybody and everybody. So check them out.
Code Hey Mom for 10% off.
Yeah. I'll tell you another story. If that's okay.
You may.
Okay. So we've been going to this new church, Southern Baptist Church, Next Baptist, and it's a more traditional church. Did you grow up going to Southern Baptist?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So it's like, I mean, I love it because there's like I've always wanted to go to a church that has a good group of people my age, but then a lot of people in stages above me that I can learn from. And this church definitely has some older people in it, which is fun. Yeah. Yeah. If they listen to the podcast, they would be the oldest ones. Let's just put it that way. But it's awesome. It's so fun to like, and like, they're pretty responsive to like, you know, like they'll clap every once in a while and they'll get into it. Like, you know, whatever. It's fun. It's great. And I really enjoy it. But at the end of the service on Sunday, they recognized this pastor who was retiring after 56 years. Okay. So it's like an older man himself, and he's 75 years. And like, you know, they recognized him, talked about how great he was. He was like an associate pastor or something at this point. He wasn't like leading or pastoring, like preaching. Anyway, and at the end of it, everyone like gave him a standing ovation. It was great. It was great. And then it kind of died down. We were still standing up, and the main pastor was like, and to bless you. And he had this envelope in his hand. He's like, we decided we would give you a trip. And he put it out to them. And he goes, to Branson, Missouri.
Let's go.
And you should have heard the old people roar, dude. It was like LeBron was in the house or something. Like, whoa!
It's like Ellen's like 10 days of giveaways or whatever she does.
It was like they got a new car. Like it was like, oh my gosh, the bald knobbers. Yuck off, like whatever.
You find out later the church is like coming under fire for like, where is this tithe money going?
Right.
A trip to Branson? We need to be held a little more accountable. Just giving stuff away.
I like just because we have such ties to Branson, we know it so well. Like it's just such a unique, funny, hilarious place. But the like immediate energy whenever he said the word Branson, like people erupted. It was amazing.
That's awesome. That's a good church.
Oh, it's a great.
You know you're in good company.
That's when you know you're in the right place.
Yeah, if they're just as excited about Branson as you still are. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I freaking love Branson. I signed up for a pickleball tournament in Branson.
Yeah,
in the spring. Excited to go down there.
Nice.
See some folks.
Good.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That'd be a good church. How long have you been going there?
Oh, you know me, terrible with dates. Maybe 2 months, maybe 4. I don't know. I'm so bad at that stuff.
That's crazy.
That's my crazy thing that like I can't fathom how you don't know the brand of, you know, XYZ. I don't know if I hung out with you a week ago or a month ago when we talked about this thing. Like I'm so bad with that.
Huh.
Like, and I'll always tell people stories, be like, I'll be like, a few days ago. And then I'll be like, actually it was more like 6 months ago. I think, I don't really know.
I think that might have been last winter.
Days go by quick, I guess. I truly, I don't know. Like, and I'm so bad at knowing birthdays and all that. Like today is January something, 21st.
Wow.
Is that right?
No, you're up by 6 days.
I don't even know which way I'm off. 27th, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's almost the end of January. See, that's like,
oh, January 15th. Almost had it.
Right.
Almost had it.
I'm pretty sure it's on the 15th, but yeah. Okay. I knew that because it's the end of the month. Because that's when Catherine and I have been doing our date nights is like, we do it at the end of the month to kind of review the month behind, take goals for the month ahead. So
yeah.
Anyway.
I tried to get something going a couple weeks ago. This was recently, I would say 12 days ago, to be exact. This
January 15th. That is the 15th. Okay.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
This was recently after Biden's inauguration.
Okay.
This wasn't really on my mind, but I'm in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru with Isaac, and I can't remember the story exactly because, like I said, 12 days ago. Mm-hmm. But I asked for something, and it didn't quite have it. And he's like, "Oh, we don't have that anymore." And I go, huh, "Thanks, Biden." It's kind of like, you know, a thanks Obama thing. Uh-huh. Silence. And I was like, Isaac's in the car, so like this would be kind of funny if I don't break the silence. So I just kept it. And he didn't say anything for like that long.
Really?
So,
Oh, this is the drive-through.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is a person out. Chick-fil-A is just still sending people out there. 25 degrees, no problem.
Yeah, they're like doing the iPad thing.
Still on the iPad thing. So this is a guy
Poor
right
guy.
outside. Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have said that from the beginning. This is a human 3 feet away from
So
me.
this guy that's freezing, you're just making feel purposely uncomfortable.
I was just trying to get it going.
You jerk. Yeah.
It said the same thing. No matter what.
Yeah.
Trump's America.
Yeah, right.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Scott toilet paper. Didn't used to be like this.
Right.
So that's not a thing yet.
Okay.
Don't say thanks, Biden.
Yeah, I think
not a thing.
maybe it's just it doesn't roll off the tongue right. Maybe you got to be like, "Oh, jeepers, Joe." You think people would know what you're talking about if you say that? That just sounds like you're like from Roach, Missouri. Jeepers, Joe.
Gas is $3.24 now.
Jeepers, Joe.
Jeepers, Joe.
Oh, bless.
Bless Biden.
Bless Biden. Yeah, that's what you got to say.
Oh, bless
And
Biden.
if you say it in a Southern accent, they'll know you're not like Democrat. So you're fine. Oh, bless Biden.
Oh, bless Biden. So yeah, I tried that. Went 0 for 1. I think
Maybe it would work better like a Taco Bell or McDonald's, not Chick-fil-A, you know? Chick-fil-A, they're told
they're a little
like,
more red
Yeah, exactly.
in a number of ways.
Exactly. That's funny. Well,
So-
we'll get something else started.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
A little PSA for everyone out there. Check your voicemails. And by voicemails, I mean, if you have an iPhone, check what your outgoing voicemail message is.
Why?
My dad calls me this week. He said, well, I just lost a bet to your grandpa. He said, your grandpa tried to call you yesterday, and he was telling me that your voicemail said that you can't come to the phone because you're on family vacation. And I was like, Grandpa, there's no way.
What?
Like, you're losing your mind. I'm going to call Jake. And so he calls me, and that was true. And so I look at my voicemail, and somehow, because I always have, for being a pretty zany guy, I have the default voicemail, like, you
Right.
have reached
Right.
417.
Yeah.
Leave a message after the beep. But it had defaulted back to the last time I had a custom greeting, which was 2015. And I said, this is Jake Triplett with K-Life Ministries. Unfortunately, I can't come to the phone because I'm on family vacation this week, but I'll get back to you on, August, whatever. So it somehow just magically, my phone did that.
Really?
And who knows how many people thought I was on vacation last week. I had no idea.
Oh, man.
So it's just a PSA. Just who knows what your phone is saying to
That's
people.
kind of, I like the idea of your phone just like pulling a prank on you and like having an old voice message from you. Like, remember Isaac's back in the day? Do you remember? Maybe you don't.
I remember calling him. He was like 15 years old.
Yeah, I that's all I remember about it now. I can't remember. I think he just sounded really mad. He was like, "Hi, this is Isaac. You leave a message," and then he kind of sounded mad even when he said bye. He's like, "Bye," something like that. It was like so bad. But I like the idea, like when you went to change your voice memo or voice message. Gosh, your voicemail message. Did you have to like enter in your password or anything like that?
No.
I like the idea of pranking some people on their phones.
Ooh.
Like if you ever have their phone, just like
You do a
taking
custom greeting.
like, hey, can I make a call on your phone? And you're like calling somebody, or like do this because people don't really need. You don't need to borrow somebody's phone just to call. Like, hey, I can't find my phone. Can I use yours to try to call it?
Yeah.
Whatever. And then after you can't find it, you're in the other rooms like looking for it. You
Hit him
leave
with
a message.
yabba dabba doo. I
Yeah.
can't pick up the phone for you, but
Yeah.
you can make my day. What do you say? Leave a number after the beep.
I like that. I like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. If you do that, let us know because I think that'd be really funny.
Yeah, it's a fun little prank.
Yeah. Yeah. It's harmless for the most part.
My friend Paige Mayfield back in the day, former sponsor of the pod, her voicemail message used to be like, hey, sorry I couldn't come to the phone. Just give me a call back when you get this. And it like sounds normal, like the cadence of it. And then you like realize you're like, wait, give me a call back after I get this. No, you give me a call.
Yeah.
I left you the voice. I
It's
called
like,
you.
It's like, that's what I was going to say. What do I say now? Okay.
No, I'm not good. No. Yeah, you call me. I always thought that was pretty good.
That's funny.
Hey, sorry I could come to the phone. Just give me a call back when you get this. Good stuff.
That's good. I like that.
So yeah, just PSA. Check your V's.
Okay, I have another PSA if we're going on that trend. PSA, don't be a Karen in life. We all know. Don't be a Karen in life, but try a little bit if you ever feel like you're unjustly treated. And I'll expand on this. Shutterstock, you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is unjustly treated. It was me being bad, actually. But I signed up for like a month for free with them. Actually, I think it was for a T-shirt. One of you Just Drinks guy, like the little like soda jerk or
nice.
something. Signed up for that and then accidentally like didn't, it was classic, like didn't cancel it, and so got charged for like a year-long subscription, which was like $30 a month.
Oh.
And I was pretty frustrated, and I was like, I'm going to cancel that. And like every month just kept forgetting, because they did it like by year, but they still charged me month by month. I don't know really how that works, but I just contacted them and I was just like, hey, I haven't used this really at all. Can I just cancel my account? And first of all, it was like so hard to cancel. Like most accounts you can just go on and just cancel right away. This one you had to like click multiple different things. Like if you Google cancel Shutterstock account, the first thing that pops up is a page in Portuguese. It's like, you're trying to have like this problem with people. And so I was like a little bit feisty with them. I was like, I'm trying to cancel. And they're like, okay, since you're canceling early, it's going to be $100 cancellation fee.
Whoa.
And I'm like, no, I just said,
This
like,
is a country club? No.
Yeah, and
Shutterstock.com.
Like I said, don't be a Karen. I think there's a boundary here, a line that you shouldn't cross. But I just literally responded, okay, can I not pay that? I was like, can you just not charge that to me? And they're like, let me see, okay, it looks like you only downloaded stuff one other month. So, we'll just make it $21 cancellation fee. And I was like, I don't want to pay any of the cancellation fee. I was like, I understand that I should have canceled earlier. It was kind of hard to cancel, whatever. And then they kept being more and more difficult. And so I kept being like, since this is taking a long time, do you mind just like not charging me at all? Like, can you just refund me all my money?
Maybe you're not understanding. I don't want to pay anything now.
So I was like, yeah. And it was kind of like, okay, the worse at customer service you are, the more I'm going to demand. And eventually I was just like, okay, I only used it one other month. So can you just not charge me for any of the other months? And they're like, okay, I have to escalate this to my manager. And turns out they said, okay, you're good. We'll waive all that money.
This is why escalators are great.
I know. So PSA out there, don't just like be like, it's $100. It's like, that stinks. That's the dumb system.
Fight back.
Yeah, a little bit. Be respectful.
Big shutter. Take them down.
Big shutter. Yeah, that's right. Big tech shutters.
Big stock photo.
Yeah, they're the 8K camera people.
They're the people who have the 8K camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have the shutter speed. So, anyway, yeah, that's just a little PSA for you.
Hey, PSA for you, Brad. Found a new show.
Tell me.
It's not that new, but once again, it's new to
to
me.
you. I like it.
And it's called Dead to Me. You ever seen that?
Oh no, what is that? I've heard of that.
Netflix original.
Okay.
I have a fun little anecdote to tell you about that story. There's a young boy, or about that.
Yeah, I got you.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Let's just start this podcast over. Let's start. We're doing no edits, so we just got to start over.
Love you, fatty.
Intro music. All right. Get some vibes in. All right. A few years ago, I am in Los Angeles, California.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
There's some vibes in there.
That is vibe central, baby.
Palm tree vibes.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you where there's a lot of vibes in Los Angeles. Cheesecake Factory.
Out of all places in Los Angeles, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory, dude. Get some Oreo cheesecake vibes, dude.
So I am at dinner with my friend Caleb, who, coincidentally enough, another fun little anecdote for you. About 2 weeks ago, Harrison at the breakfast table, we're sharing some cereal, and he's on his computer and he goes,
sharing some cereal.
Yeah, same box,
different bowls.
Different bowls, of
Good
course,
for you. Okay.
of course. And he turns his computer over to me. He's like, "Is it just me, or does this dude's smile look a little weird?" And I go, "I know that guy. Like, are you messing with me?"
What?
And he's like, "Well, no, I just think this dude's smile is weird." I was like, "That's my friend Caleb." So it's kind of weird.
How did he find him?
It was like just like he was about to buy this jacket that he was like modeling.
Oh, this guy's a model.
This guy's a model.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So me and the model go to the Cheesecake Factory a few years ago.
Nice.
And
he just gets strawberries for dessert because he's a model. He's trying to watch his figure. Not carrots. Oh my gosh.
Where's the pun? Yeah. Too much sugar and carrots. This is my one and only time ever going to the Cheesecake Factory. So I don't know if this is how they are. Okay. But we sat very close to the people next to us, very close proximity seating. I think
that's kind of a normal thing there.
So we kind of felt like we couldn't help but just like get to know the people next to us. It's like a mother and a son. So we kind of asked them, like, you guys from around here? No, we're just visiting. Oh, cool. What are you visiting for? Well, my son here is trying to be an actor. Like, oh, that's awesome. We get to know him. We talk to him like the whole meal. We find out that he's there, like auditioning for some cool stuff. Yeah, actually auditioned for something today that like Will Ferrell's the executive producer on. Like, whoa, that's so sick. Okay. And then fast forward to now, I'm watching Dead to Me, and there he is, little Luke.
What?
He's like one of the main characters.
No way.
And Will Ferrell is the executive producer of Dead to Me.
Oh, so this was the show.
This was it. It was a Netflix original. Like we were there when he was like auditioning, and that was like his big break. Like he hadn't been in anything yet. I followed him on Instagram back then. It's like, this would be fun to like, see if he's ever anything. And now he's been in Dead to Me and like It Too and all this other stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So sweet. And the show is good too.
Okay, so
I like
tell me what it's about. Give me the quick. I don't know anything about it.
It's like a drama.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a drama. It sounds like
Christina Applegate, looking as good as ever.
Yeah. Okay. Good for her.
Yeah, and she is widowed.
Okay.
And I'm only halfway through it, so I don't even know if I can give a full synopsis. But it's just a good show.
Okay.
It's a good show. I'd recommend it.
It's not like a Dexter kind of Dead to Me.
No, it's not like a Dead to Me. It's like
Okay.
normal people.
Okay.
No, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Cool
Cool.
people. My mom sent me a text last night with a Netflix movie recommendation. I was like, oh, thank you. That does sound interesting. I texted her back, have you ever watched Dead to Me? Because I thought her and my dad might like it. She didn't text me back until this morning. And you know what she texted me? She said, she didn't respond about the Dead to Me thing at all. She said, hey, I'm sorry to bother you about this, but I still haven't gotten my Ghostrunners merch. Can't even make that up. That was literally what she responded to. Have you seen Dead to Me?
Oh my gosh.
And it was so like amazing.
You're my mom.
Like this is, I can't believe this is happening to like my own mom.
Oh my goodness.
So frustrating and out of our control. Oh, it's crazy. But
Please continue to contact us if you don't have your merch.
no, yeah, seriously.
We want to get you we will get you your merch.
Because yeah, you'll get it. You will get it. And we are doing everything we can. And we will never use these people again. So like in the future, know that like you can rely
Yeah.
on like merch
Also
from us
true. Also
getting
true.
to you.
Be Unlimited, we're coming for you. That's the new brand I think we should go with.
I've talked to them a few times.
I like them.
Okay,
They're Fayetteville. I like Fayetteville people.
sure.
Anyway,
Although I was in Black Dog the other day.
Yeah?
Next time you go to Black Dog, feel their shirts.
Okay.
They're so soft that I
you just
asked
go
them.
up to the barista and like, what we got here?
That's literally what I did.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, who makes these t-shirts? And she told me, and I forgot.
Oh,
so I got to
shoot.
go to Black Dog again. But they have such soft shirts
Okay.
by the seashore. So I want to get whoever they use. They're awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Sorry, Be Unlimited. You're done.
Yeah, you had your chance. You should have had
You
merch
blew it.
on Black Dog.
That's right.
But yeah, Dead to Me. Good show.
Okay, good to know. I just have one new thing, and it's houseplants. I know you guys did like a little video on
Oh, yeah.
houseplant
Those are my
people.
favorite videos we did.
Catherine's not super into it by any means, houseplants. She's super into your videos, of course. But there's a houseplant called a fiddle leaf fig.
Yes.
I think fiddle leaf fig. And it was like dying in our house. And all of a sudden it's like thriving. And she's like so proud of it. And
The
like,
vibes.
seriously, there's some great vibes. And I'm not even joking. You just said vibes, but she told me, and this is going to make her sound crazy. And I don't know if she really does this. It was like one of those things where I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth or not. Kind of like you did. You said something the other night and I was like, are you serious or joking?
Oh, yeah. What was I
you remember
talking
that?
about? You really thought I was joking. I'm like, no,
I was
I'm
like,
being
I
for
don't
real.
believe you.
What were we talking about? It was something pretty funny, I think.
I was like, no, you don't. No, or whatever. Anyway,
Dang,
try to
what
think of
was
that. But she said, yeah, if you talk, like, if you say encouraging words to the plants,
No.
it helps them grow.
No.
I was like, A, no way do you believe that. B, no way do you do that. And I don't know if she does. I've never heard her, but she told me that. And it was like, after, like, good things are happening to this plant. And I'm like,
I mean, you can't argue
What?
with results, but you can't argue with talking to non-sentient things.
I think so. She does do this thing where she like simulates wind to like strengthen the, which no, this kind of makes sense. She like moves them back and forth to like strengthen the roots or whatever of the plant.
Walking on Catherine like with the couple throw pillows, just
Yeah.
like she's putting out a fire.
It looks like Hattie's like, Cleopatra, like, and she's got like these palm branches like waving to like fan her down. But yeah, she does simulate wind, but I've never heard her talk to it. But talking to plants,
What would you say to a plant to encourage it?
like, hey,
Let it grow.
yeah, let it grow. I don't know. You're sexy and you grow it. Yeah. I'll just,
What other songs?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of Greg Peterson parodies.
Oh, like the farm stuff he's done.
Yeah. I don't know. Just hey, you're a good looking plant. Just get up.
I think I do tough love.
Luff them up.
Hey,
Yeah.
you look awful.
You would?
Look at all the other plants.
No, that's the whole.
They're doing great.
You wilt that bad boy.
Not well, certainly every player is different. You got to coach them different.
That would be a great study, actually. Like, how back in the day you had to do a science fair or something like.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to have somebody be like, apparently, if you talk nice, and like they have videos of people being like, you suck. You're the worst.
You will never grow past 3 feet.
You'll never be as good as your brother. And like you have this other one be like, hey, whatever you do, I'm here for you.
I believe in you. I'm going to get some vibes up in your fertilizer.
Right, we got some vibes up in here.
You're
yeah.
going to feel it.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're going to take that sunlight. You're going to photosynthesize it.
Yeah,
you're gonna
synthesize
grow,
that bad boy.
baby.
Yeah, you're good. I believe in you. I'm always believing you. I'm proud of you. And then you just see what happens.
I've always believed in you. Vitamin D, baby. Oh, D.
Oh, vitamin D, dude. Yeah, I think if you're out there, we have a few young listeners that probably are going to do science projects.
Yes.
That would be an acceptable one to do.
Go for the Plan Affirmation Project. No one else in your class is doing it, I promise.
The PAP.
Yeah.
Do you remember your science fair project?
I don't remember science fair. We were required to do National History Day. That was our
okay
big project thing.
What'd you do for that?
Did it twice, had some success with it.
Did you get held back or?
I was a big kid the second time around 6th grade. I was the biggest kid in class and I crushed it. No, I did one on Coca-Cola and I did one on the atom bomb, like dropping it on Hiroshima.
I think Coca-Cola sounds a little bit more fun.
I think we got further in the state competition.
Oh, wow.
With Coca-Cola.
You went into the competition.
Yeah.
Good for
it was
you.
like me and a couple of my gifted buddies.
Oh, okay. It was a gifted thing. Let me tell you.
A little gifted thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, just like the globalization of Coke. That was what it was called. 7th grade, I'm pretty sure.
You had Pablo Escobar on there.
Yes, we had. I did watch about half of a new Netflix documentary called Crack.
Okay.
Learned a little bit about cocaine.
Oh, interesting. It was a good, sorry.
Well, before we
Maybe
started,
there's something
Isaac and
else.
I were both like, whoa,
Dang
what's happening there?
Sorry. Can you hear it now?
Oh, that's crazy. So it is your cord.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not, it's artisanal. Sorry.
Was it? Oh, we were like, is crack the same? I don't know enough about drugs. I learned, Brad.
They're a little different or like
Yeah.
a different way of consuming it or something.
I think crack, I didn't know I was going to put myself on the spot with this. Crack is like it doesn't have salt in it or something. It's like a different form of it that can be smoked.
Okay. No more, you know.
The more you know. PSA, you guys.
That made me think, we were talking about the Tiger documentary last week. Great documentary.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Finished it up.
Bhagavan, you don't see him the whole time. There's no tigers.
That's the thing about Tiger Techs. But two other HBO sports documentaries that I really liked. Andre the Giant has a really good one. You know who that is? The guy from Princess Bride.
Oh, that guy.
Want a peanut?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a professional wrestler back in the day.
Okay.
That was kind of crazy because he's just like this literal giant.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one called The Scheme. Maybe I talked about it in the podcast, but
No.
very, very interesting. It's about college basketball players getting paid.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's that one. I think you really like that one. So
Cool.
check those out. If
I
you
love
ever-
getting paid.
I know you were like, yeah, we just finished up, this, so we don't really know what to watch. And I was trying to think of things to tell you. That's my things.
Okay.
So
when I'm done being dead to me, I'll scheme it up.
yeah, good for you.
Scheme it up.
Cool.
One thing I wrote down was just a dry shower. Remember we talked about that?
Yes. Yes.
This is just kind of funny. Brad was telling me about, or I think he was trying to sell. I already knew that Brad was going on these walks. We talked about it on the podcast, but I think Isaac didn't know.
Yeah.
And Brad's like, no. I seriously, I love walking to McLean's. And Isaac's like, I would never walk somewhere that far. Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you drive? Brad's like, it's great. Like, you're not distracted. You're not on your phone. You're just walking.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like a dry shower. Because that's how I feel when I'm in the shower. Like my
Right.
phone isn't with me. I can like think and
Right.
and Brad's like, is that like a thing? Like, is that like a thing? Like dry shower? I'm like, I don't think so, but it should be. Like, what'd you say? Like you punish someone, right? Like if they're like in trouble, we're like, hey, go
I don't remember that.
go
but
take a dry
I like
shower.
that. Yeah.
And then what were we saying? Like, yeah, you just have to go stand in the
Just
shower
the
naked.
idea of just like I think that would be about as demoralizing as a Cubs. Just like being dry and naked in a place is just like, this is not good. This is not what you want in life. Like, I don't like
So
this.
cold.
Yeah. Just like standing on the porcelain floors, like,
I think you'd be extra cold because like your brain, almost like classical conditioning, it's used to like, once I'm naked, once I stay in here, I'm about to get warm.
sure.
But
Yeah.
now I'm not, and like I'm extra cold.
Yeah, that's a good point. I love the whole idea of like, and then somebody walks in and it's like tries to go to the bathroom. It's like, whoa, don't flush. Like, come on.
I'm dry shower in here.
Like but maybe that's a thing.
So let us know, what are other dry showers you take throughout the week? It could
Yeah.
be driving, like with no music,
Yeah.
like just driving in silence. That's a dry shower.
Okay.
Yeah, going on a walk.
Yeah. Yeah. Driving is the right answer for a lot of people. And unfortunately, I'm on my phone way too much while I drive, which judge me all you want, but it's bad. But, that's why I like walking is because I am not on my phone. It's
Good for
harder
you.
for me to walk and be on my phone than it is for me to drive and be on my phone, which maybe that tells you too much about how good cars are these days. But what do you think about, I saw this on Facebook Marketplace, the Blue Market the other day.
Sure.
It was just a big slab of like wood and it just said DIY coffee table.
I guess.
What do you think about me just selling DIY dining tables?
DIY chair. That's DIY cutting board.
And just a bunch of wood. It was just like a rough slab of wood. It was like, this would be, and the point was like, this would be great for, DIY projects and stuff. Like you could do whatever, but it just cracked me up. It was like, yeah, it'd be like a DIY car and it's just like a carburetor and a motor and like a transmission.
The description is just like, I promise this is everything you need. It's in there.
Right.
You can do it.
I just love the idea of like, yeah, I'll just charge, half price and it's DIY.
Yeah. I mean, once you slap DIY on it, I mean, you can make anything DIY. Right. Just sell like, I don't know, DIY millionaire. And it's just like an ebook on investing.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's in there.
Yeah.
You could be a millionaire.
All you got to do is DIY.
You just got to do it yourself.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah. Just anything like that. DIY bicycle. And you just have all the spokes and they'll be
all the spokes.
All the spokes. Why did I go with spokes? Anyway, just DIY. So be on the lookout for our newest product at elliscustomcreations.com, the DIY bedroom set.
Yeah, just DIY coaster. And it's just a huge piece of wood. Like you set drinks on this.
We're just like a seed, like a seed to a tree.
DIY textbook.
Yeah.
You spend enough time and energy on this, you could grow this into a tree, chop it down, mill it, log it, all that, convert it into paper.
Yeah.
Print it.
Do you even know how paper is made?
Wrong. It's nitrogen.
Yeah. Anyway.
Brad, should we get some vibe memos, dude?
Oh, let's get in some voice vibos, dude.
All right. I'm going to go down to the ones from last week. So we skipped a few. Here we go.
Hi, Jake and Brad. My name is Rakaya. I'm calling from rural Oregon.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, just
Go
sort of
Ducks.
close to Portland. But anyway, I love the pod. You make Mondays meaningful, and I actually look forward to them now. So thank you. Jake, if you could just say rural and juror as often as possible, it makes me cry laugh every time. So thank you.
No way every time.
I am a teacher, and I love to ask my 4 and 5-year-old students if they could fill a pool, an in-ground pool, with anything, what would they fill their pool with? I have always said Jell-O because I think that would just be a fun time. What would you put in your pool? Also, who would you invite to your pool party? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Pool party vibes, dude.
That's nice vibes.
Good vibes.
In Oregon, dude. Nice.
Oh, Oregon's
the
great.
P&W vibes are just slap different. Yeah, that kind of like weirdly like scares me thinking about putting different things in the pool. Like a pool full of Jell-O. I'm a big boy. I'm not buoyant. I jump in there. I'm not coming back up.
Yeah, it's like a nasty foam pit at gymnastics.
Exactly.
Need a little help out here.
Yeah, that thing better be like
It's gelatin's
3 feet
quicksand.
or less. I don't want to get too deep in there.
No, yeah, definitely don't dive in the Jell-O. Probably
Okay.
spread out.
I'm just imagining the sound of like a belly flop in Jell-O, like,
Oh. Ow!
oh, that'd be hilarious. You're like, here I go. Hattie's on the side. Yay, Dad. I don't know.
Is that what you would say?
Yeah. That's from Robin Hood, I think. There's like a little turtle and they're like doing some kind of race or something, or maybe it's the archery, and he hits it and the little turtle goes, yay, Dad.
That
Justin,
sounds wholesome.
Justin, put it in. We'll find it. Anyway, I don't know what I'd fill. Dr. Pepper, non-sticky Dr. Pepper. They make that.
Yeah.
It's like non-alcoholic beer.
Budweiser, I think, makes a version of it. Yeah, non-sticky Dr. Pepper.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's a little sticky, like, there's a shower right outside, I think.
Sure.
That could be fun.
Would I like that? Because then I'd be like drinking the Dr. Pepper. I'd want to, but then I'd also be like,
There's a lot
that
of people
kid
in
over
this-
there looks like he might have peed in this Dr. Pepper.
You have kids at your pool party.
Oh, I think so. I think it's just all inclusive. Like, hey, come on. It's a neighborhood party.
It's all inclusive.
I'm bringing the Good Samaritan that found my wallet. I'm bringing Peter, whoever.
It's all inclusive.
Patrick Mahomes is going to be there with his child. He's got a child coming. So
He doesn't know to not pee in the Dr. Pepper pool.
yeah, she doesn't.
Sorry. Yes. Brittany posted today. I love her already. Something like that.
You don't. I'm just kidding. That's so interesting about like moms feel like moms before they're actually like the baby's born.
They have a large emotional capacity.
And guys are just like, I have no,
Like,
I mean, obviously you have a
you're
little bit
eating
of
more.
emotional connection, but then like you don't feel like a dad yet. And then it's like, whoa, I'm a dad.
now
And
I
the
am.
mom's like, I know, I've been trying to tell you this for 9 months. So, anyway, Dr. Pepper's my answer.
I think I would put, what would I put in my pool? Probably Jews.
Excuse me? Like orange?
Yeah.
Okay. Orange juice?
Apple.
Apple juice?
Yeah. Apple juice. Apple juice actually would be kind of nice, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of like, why?
I like apple juice.
Okay.
I think it's not that sticky. It's not that like tangy, like orange, like pH is off the charts.
Yeah, true. It's
Very
tangy-
acidic
juice. Yeah, I didn't even try. Did you try?
No.
Oh, that's perfect.
That was amazing how that worked out. Holy cow. Wow, I couldn't have wrote a joke that good.
That is a stand-up joke right there.
Dang, that's good.
That's a very good joke.
Dibs.
Okay.
But
I guess.
you got Organa last week, so
Yeah, you're
we're
right.
even. Wow, that's I got to write that down in
yeah.
my notes. Yeah. Oh, and you could make some joke about like I want like concentrated juice.
Oh,
I don't know if you want to go
gosh.
that route.
You could.
but you could.
If you're feeling it, if it's a good night.
like, all right, I'm gonna
Not
sit-
from concentration. Yeah.
yeah. Where's my note?
Oh my
New
God.
stand-up.
As I was saying it, I was like, this is
Oh
perfect.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Acidic juice. Dang, that's good.
Yo. That's not planned. We did not plan
Yeah,
that.
no, we don't need to talk about that any longer. Thanks for Kaya. You
Yeah.
just gave me a good joke
Yeah.
for when I do my Jew bit.
Yeah. Don't do that one in New York. I don't know.
I won't.
Somewhere up there.
Okay, thank you for the voice memo. On to Lexi.
Hey guys, Lexi here. I just wanted to say that y'all are the first podcast I've ever listened to, and
Wow.
quite frankly, the only one that I listen to,
That's
just
cool.
because no one else measures up. You guys are super fun, and I appreciate you. So my husband and I are very similar in a lot of ways, but we're also very different in a couple of funny ways. For example,
Sure.
he loves to watch like super stressful action movies, and I, on the other hand, am scared of Harry Potter. He also loves
He's
to
fictional,
listen
so.
to like deep, powerful leadership or theological podcasts, and I
Yes,
enjoy
does.
hearing
Like
about
us.
how Laffy Taffy jokes. We just
Acidic
kind of
Jews.
tease each other about it a lot, and it's just a fun part of our marriage.
Cool.
So my question is, Brad, in what ways are you and Catherine different? How does that usually work? And Jake, in what ways would you want your future wife to be different from you? Thanks, guys. Stay awesome.
Okay. That's a great question, Lexi. And that's cool that
That's fun.
we're the only podcast she's ever listened to.
Yeah.
Like any other one she listens from here will be like, well, this is different than Jake and Brad.
This isn't a podcast. This is like, has point to
This
it.
is like educational. There's like bullet points and like structure. I don't know
Yeah.
about this.
I mentioned to you already, but I met with
Yeah.
Clifton, one of my friends, and guy who goes to church with me. He's the one that had the AF voice memo a few weeks back. Anyway, he mentioned like, yeah, I was getting your podcast. Told the whole story about how he found you guys from Jake and Josh back in the day.
Crazy.
Chuckle Josh. Anyway, but was like, yeah, I started listening and I just kept waiting for you guys to get to the point. I was like, you guys are doing an introduction, like you're going to eventually like have a segment or like have an interview or something. And then the episode just ended. And he's like, okay, maybe that was just like a one-off, like just like a goofy episode. So then I listened to the next one. And then about 15 minutes of that one, I was like, maybe this is just what they do. They just talk to each other. So
It's a great description of our podcast. And then it just ended? I don't know. I don't know.
maybe that's just what they do. So Seinfeld, Seinfeld with less Jewish, but getting there.
Not this episode.
Yeah. Okay. That's a fun question. I would like to hear your answer a little bit to the question about Catherine and I. I think it'd be kind of fun to hear your perspective on things. Catherine and I are similar. Obviously, like we have like the same pillars of like faith, and just the importance of family.
And you both agreed on the pillars at the front of your house. You both were like, ooh, I like these.
Like that pillar right
That's
there.
good
Yeah.
white structurally sound.
Catherine is just more, I think she's more passionate than I am about a lot of things. Like she just has lots and lots of strong convictions towards things. And not that I don't, but not in the same, like I really respect how confident and like, has the strong convictions she has towards
Plants.
certain things. And she loves fiddle leaves. She's definitely healthier than I am. Not that she's like a health nut necessarily, but she's her lifestyle, her vibe style is a little bit healthier. Similarities, we both like really enjoy just like getting to spend like chill time together. Like I think we both, she definitely enjoys being at home more than I do. I like getting out and doing stuff, but the way that we both recharge and re-energize is just like hanging out and just like not doing a whole lot and just vibing together. We're both very, very into The Office. She knows the quotes probably as well as I do.
I gave you guys a trivia question last night, and she got it first.
She got it first, yeah. So, and she's really funny. I think that's where we have similar humors.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways. Trying to think. I think she's definitely, well, I don't know. Yeah, I think she's more free-spirited as far as the Dave Ramsey free spirit nerd goes. I'm definitely the more type A one out of the two of us. I'm the one that's always encouraging her to like make lists and like, like have goals and have objectives. And she sees the value in that, but she's just not naturally wired in the same way. She's more like, I don't know. She's just so much more caring and like doing the thing that's right in front of her kind of thing, rather than like the bigger picture kind of thing. She has bigger, that's kind of funny. I was going to say she has bigger aspirations than I do. She always is like looking for ways to improve our house. Like I'm way more like, just like, that, whatever, that paneling over there is fine. Like whatever. She's like, no, like we should replace that, and I think there's a good balance of that. Like we balance each other out in that way.
Then you built her a deck.
Yeah. She always wants to add. Yeah, exactly. Like she has like dreams of like, let's do a deck. Let's do this. Let's do that. And I appreciate that, because if not, then our house would be the exact same. Cause I don't care about that stuff. But then once we do it, it's like, oh, this is nice.
I'm glad we did this.
Except for the couch. I'm not going to get over the couch.
Couch is not a good choice.
I don't know. Can you think of anything?
Honestly, you did a pretty good job. I don't know if I'm going to go find anything that you could think of.
I'm trying to think of just personality types and stuff.
This is going to sound like,
we're both stubborn. I'll say that. We both, like, if we get in an argument, like, it's so amazing we've gotten better, like, throughout marriage, but like at first couple years of marriage, it was like the dumbest things. And we both just would not like say sorry to each other. Like we both would not admit that we were wrong. So we're getting better.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, it's way easier just think about similarities. I think you guys are really, really similar.
Really?
I think so. Yeah. I think
you kind of mold into that as you get married. You like get to know each other better and become more like each other probably too.
I mean, even in just, I think the way you guys were like brought up, and you could tell you were raised to just like, you both treat people like really well, both like very intelligent, like emotionally intelligent, like socially intelligent, but like know Home Alone really well.
Both. Yeah.
You both know Home Alone really well.
That's true. We have passions of The Office, Home Alone, really just Christmas in general. We both get really into Friends. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more. I mean, yeah.
Just different tastes when it comes to couches.
She's clean. I'm tidy. I love things like, I'm always like, why is this piece of paper here? Let's like do something with it. And she's like, why didn't you like wash out the sink after you did the dishes? So there's differences, but we love each other. It's fun.
Yes,
we do.
I remember you saying that.
Do you have any thoughts about your wife?
If we would have done this voice memo last week, I think I had a completely different answer, but I had an epiphany. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? It's two P's.
Scotty Epiphany
yesterday. And I realized that I think I want a wife who is pretty similar to you, Brad. No joke.
Busty?
36-inch chest?
You try. See some vibes in here, fatty. Yeah, 36.
Oh, doing a little pat.
Yeah, okay.
No, but this came from, I was driving, I think it was to Trey's house yesterday morning.
Funny. I would love to know how you flesh this out.
Yeah, just pretty much you, but with longer hair. That's it. I'm not a short hair guy. No, it was after our podcast meeting that we had yesterday morning. And for some reason I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I really appreciate the things that Brad and I are different on. So here's why I want you and my wife to be similar.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, similar in all the areas that like really matter, like the pillars of life, the worldview, stuff like that, sense of humor, like how we like bounce things off each other. Like that part is so fun. I want that for a lifetime with who I'm going to choose to be with for that period of time. So those things are so important. But where we're different, I think is like a healthy amount of difference. Like with the new podcast studio,
Mm-hmm.
I was fully ready to just like make some quick decisions. Like I'm ready to spend like, I'll drop $2,000
Right.
on this.
You're ready to go
Like,
out. You're balling out.
I'm ready to ball out. Like,
Yeah.
let's make this nice. Let's make this like very presentable. Like, I want to see like a visual upgrade. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
like the Ghostrunners podcast. Like that looks nice on
Right.
YouTube.
Right.
And then you had some really good points and like opened my eyes to things that I would have never thought of.
Right.
Like, I think there's value in not being overly produced. If our podcast titles are going to be called My Morning Mood Juice, it's like, should it really look that nice? We're talking about,
So you really have like a KCTV5 backdrop, like local news or something.
yeah. And that's like a small example, but I feel like
Yeah.
we're different in the way we like see things like that. And it was like a healthy, I was like, oh yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. That
Sure.
like opened my views to it and I like it.
Yeah.
So it was healthy, it was good. So that's what I'm looking for. Slight differences in the
Okay.
things that like kind of matter,
Okay.
which I think everyone would say that, but that was just like an example
Sure.
yesterday. I was just thinking of you. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's a good balance.
Yeah. I think we are similar and different in a lot of ways. Like I think we have the same like core like desires and humor, like you're saying, but then the way we get there is different sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
You know, so
So there we go. What was that? Lexi, thank you for the question. That was a good one.
that was a fun one.
Good one.
Hey guys, this is Rala Bondi. This is my first voice memo. I just want to say first that I think we, the listeners, appreciate you guys and the way that you bounce off of one another
Oh.
and your friendship.
Oh.
We
We're
really
married.
do love it, and we think that it's genuine and awesome.
Thanks,
and so
man.
keep that going. But I do have a story. I was hired at Chick-fil-A about 6 years ago, and I went through all the training. I got the uniform and the official name tag. But on my first day, I happened to quit. I'm not going to get into that, personal reasons. But my question for you is, because Chick-fil-A let me keep the uniform and the name tag and everything, I wanted to know what kind of recommendations you guys have. How can I use this uniform and this name tag to my benefit? I'm thinking discounts. I'm thinking free food. I'm thinking Mr. James.
Oh, well timed.
Wow.
I remember I had a prank video idea way back in the day, like 2011 or something probably. I wanted to dress in a blue collared shirt and khakis and go into Best Buy and just like roll up, hey guys, sorry I'm late, and just start stocking stuff. Just start working and just see how long I could make it in Best Buy.
Yeah.
Just kind of work, just doing stuff,
Just
organizing.
owning- yeah,
Hey,
owning
can I help you
whatever.
guys out with anything? I feel like
That's
I can probably
fun.
figure it out.
Right. Yeah, you can do that for so many different places that are like Target. It's just you have
Target.
to wear red
Yeah.
and like khakis.
So I think, yeah, you could, if you're really feeling it.
That's what I would. That was my first thought too.
Depending
Just-
on the size of your avocados. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
walk in like, hey guys, sorry, traffic.
I would do that once a week. Like I'd be like, I'm hungry. Let's go get lunch, and then come and be like, hey, actually, whatever. Car spot, because now they're doing like all these like mobile things. Hey, actually, car spot 3 needs one more spicy chicken, and yeah, like whatever, a milkshake and a Diet Dr Pepper to go.
I can just take it out.
Yeah,
Sorry.
hurry.
Yeah, sorry.
Come on.
They're like really, really mad. Can we just get it
Yeah.
real quick?
And then you just go to different locations so they don't like
Mm-hmm.
pick up on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I think if maybe you're if you want to work your way up, you start by going, maybe on a day, like at noon, there's going to be people crushing iPads in the drive-thru. They're going to be out there. But like
That's what James would
yeah,
always say.
classic Mr. James quote.
Yeah, it would be crushing iPads.
Dude, how's work going today? Dude, it's been crushing iPads all morning. Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
But at like 3 p.m., the line dies down. No one's out there.
Yeah.
So I think you chill out there, and before they get to like the speaker, you have like an iPad or something that looks like a tablet. It's like, hey, we're doing something new at Chick-fil-A today. Before you order, let's do a quick survey, and I don't know, just like have fun with them.
Yeah, right.
Just like ask them all sorts of stuff.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Like just, so when was the last time you bought a jean jacket? Like, whoa, that's kind of a personal.
How often are you going to the dentist? Are you doing it once every 6 months?
Right. Molars, can I see them?
Back of the teeth? You brushing?
Yeah, you're going to want to get those wisdom teeth out soon. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
It's worth it. Yeah.
have a good day. We have a double fudge brownie. Just away. Featuring the brownie right now.
Good. It's good. Check it out.
Good.
Get on the app. So
And then like they're like the manager starts to notice like,
yeah,
who is that guy?
no, I love
And
it.
then he also starts to notice brownie sales have been way up since he's been out there.
Yeah, that
Maybe
guy-
this isn't the worst
That
thing.
guy pushes brownies. I'll tell you.
Guy could push some
He
brownies.
can move some merchandise. I just love walk in there, just find the scrawniest little like homeschool, like high school kid. And just, that's the kid you ask for the extra meal. Like you just find them and you're like, okay, like I need this really quick. Come on. Like you don't go to the manager, like Harrison obviously is going to know if, XYZ is working there or not. But that little kid, he's just going to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So it's all about confidence. So
Confidence, baby.
also his name, I thought he said Raul Ibanez. Surely if you have any baseball players in your life, people are like, your name is Raul Ibanez? Because he's a great Royals player back in the day.
That's so funny. I still remember Uncle John, cousin Steve-O, got these like crazy tickets. I forgot what they're called, like the diamond seats or whatever. I mean,
The Diamond Club.
right behind home plate.
Like you get like food and everything.
Yeah, like first row home plate, like the best, maybe not the best seats, but like the most expensive seats. Yeah. And right behind home plate, bases were loaded, bottom of the ninth, tie game. Raul Ibanez gets hit by pitch, like a walk-off hit by pitch. And so it was all over SportsCenter because it's just like a crazy way to end the game. And you could just see like my family just like standing up. They were like
awesome.
cheering, and they were all over SportsCenter for, the night and the next morning. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Walk-off hit by pitch.
Raul Ibanez.
There's Steve-O.
There he is.
That's fun.
Yeah. So
Raul Ibanez.
Ralabandi. Thanks for the vibe memo, dude.
Hey, yo, Jake and Brad
Oh.
and Jake. I am just in the Chick-fil-A drive-through.
Oh.
Not doing the curbside pickup at the moment.
This is
I got
crazy
the
how
double
there's-
line thing. Just want to take a moment to give you guys my first voice memo. I'm a newfangled ghosty.
I don't
This
think
guy
this
doesn't
guy's
go
Ghostrunners.
anywhere.
Yeah, never mind. I couldn't remember.
Thanks for that.
Cut. Yep. All right, Caleb Leach, we'll do that one.
Hey, fellas. This is Caleb, the president of the South Paul Ghosties,
Oh.
and vice president of the Illinois Ghosties. Should be the president. Voter turnout wasn't very high. It is what it is. I've accepted it.
What word?
Not sure
what
if
did you
I'm
say?
Voter
considered
turnout.
Oh.
an OG ghosty or not. My best friend and pickleball partner, Ben, recommended me to you guys, and I started listening around episode 11.
Oh.
By the way, Ben, are we still on to hang out tomorrow?
Ben, let's get some vibes in there,
Hey,
dude.
Ben's vibe,
Anyway,
dude.
my first
Oh.
question for you guys is, who do you think you are? And what gives you the right?
Brad.
But seriously, what's one thing from The Office that you'd like to see that we never get to see? For example, Michael and Holly in Colorado, an episode of Michael and his fun jeans, meeting Michael's mom. I think that'd be really cool. Look forward to hearing your thoughts. Love the pod. Bye-bye.
That's a good question.
That's a fun question.
Yeah, there are like extra pieces of the plot. Yeah, Michael Hawley in Colorado, or just like extra characters we almost got to see, like Michael's mom.
Michael's mom would be fun. But you remember like Dwight's, like they show all Dwight's family in the ending episodes, and it kind of like, I would have loved, like that was a great idea, but they weren't very interesting at all.
It's
It was
almost
like-
more fun to imagine what they're like.
Absolutely.
Because all we got to see was Cousin Mose, and
Yeah,
he was out
he was
there.
ridiculous.
He was great.
Right.
Just leave it at Mose.
Yeah. Cause yeah, I would love to see Michael's mom, but it might ruin the whatever glass ceiling. That's not the right thing. What's shatter the glass ceiling mean?
Yeah, well, what word are you looking for? Like shadow, like, I don't know, just like the
expectations. Yeah,
like bring them down from their pedestal. Does that work?
maybe. Yeah, sure.
The
It
glass
does.
pedestal.
It's our yeah. The glass slipper. The other slipper to drop.
The vibe slipper.
Waiting for the slipper to drop.
slipper to drop.
So we're just waiting for the slipper to drop on Michael's mom. So
It's just the right size.
would love to see what's in Pam and Jim's little note in the teapot.
That's kind of fun.
That'd be kind of a good one. I like the idea of like seeing footage of them like pre-office days, like little kid stuff. Cause like Kevin was a baller. Remember how good
Yeah.
you could shoot the basketball? Like at one point, if he was a little more in shape, I bet he was schooling some people.
Yeah, that's a fun
know?
idea.
Or like Michael playing hockey back in the day. I don't know, something like that.
It'd be fun to see Andy in college with his acapella group.
Yeah,
like them
yeah.
crushing it.
Yeah, or just
Or
the
is it-
acapella group in general would be fun.
just them.
Because obviously Stephen Colbert came for that one episode.
Yeah.
And
One thing that I was excited to see, who knows how good it would have been, but remember The Farm? Supposed to be the Dwight spinoff, and then that got canned.
oh wait, no, I don't. What are you talking
That
about?
got cannon handed.
Well, they were going to have another show.
Probably around, I'm just guessing, around season 7 or 8, NBC announced there's going to be a spinoff show called The Farm. It was based around Dwight
Oh really?
and like his beet farm.
oh wow.
And there was all this like hype and stuff around it, and then something happened, and it never even released a pilot, I don't think. It never made it to air.
I think that's a good call. I don't think.
I mean, the fact that it didn't make it, it's probably a good call, but
yeah.
still, the stuff that's out there nowadays, I know I've talked about network. Actually, was that a different podcast? I don't know. Network
It's
TV is
different.
just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, like what they're putting out there. So it's got to be
is.
better than that.
Yeah.
How many different shows are going to have people in masks? Have you noticed this now? We got the masked dancer. What does that even mean? Or like, well,
Oh,
how
you're
does
talking about that mask. I thought you meant like just like Yeah, COVID masks.
Also, I mean, it is a good year for mask.
Right.
A mask dancer, a mask on your face.
Mask singer, yeah.
Yeah, the mask dancer. Like, wow. I think the mask singer is like wildly popular too.
It is. That's the crazy thing is like they're doing it. Like they do that second one because the first one's doing so well. It's
I
like,
mean,
why is that doing so well?
Where does it stop?
There are people out there going to comment and they're going to be like, Masked Singer is awesome.
It's amazing.
No,
Where is everything? You just take away, if you take away the deaf tap dancer. Whoa, they did all that and they were deaf?
No. They just felt it. Yeah, it's like, it's so funny because like the reason we're seeing all these ads is because we're watching football so much. And so like Fox, all their stuff is like these like really big studio, like, you know, like just reality shows. Like I feel like CBS is like these like terrible sitcoms that
With laugh tracks.
Yeah, laugh tracks that don't make, like I understand why the joke's supposed to be funny, but it's like there's no way anybody thinks that's funny.
Who is watching Young Sheldon?
There's no way. There's no way you're watching Young Sheldon and laughing.
No. I refuse to believe you can enjoy the Ghostrunners podcast and enjoy Young Sheldon. You would have to be like two complete differences of humor.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the producers of Young Sheldon are not laughing on set. Like, you know how they have like bloopers? Like there's no bloopers.
There's no bloopers.
Because they're just like,
they delivered their lines.
Good job. We made millions of dollars on this. So then there's like, what? I'm trying to think. NBC. I don't really remember their NBC is like the one that has, one of them has like the 911 and the 911 Lone Star, as if one 911 wasn't enough.
Dude, you know how many NCISs there are?
Yeah.
They're running out of letters.
And there's like Chicago. Chicago got a lot of stuff going on. Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med, I think is a thing.
I've seen Chicago Cubs on TV before.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that a crime show?
I think so.
For bears?
Yeah. Or just clubs, Chicago clubs. So I don't know. It's like they just hone in on one thing, and it's like that's their thing now.
Yeah.
Like Fox, like I think Fox is coming out with a show. Maybe it's not Fox, but like some reality show with Ellen or something. Is it Ellen? John Cena? One of the.
It's got to be Ellen or John Cena.
One of those two. Just plug them in. You know, there's Wayne Brady, Ellen, John Cena. Who knows? You know, like just those guys that are like, I don't have anything else going on. I'll just do this.
Got to be one of the two. Have you seen that new game show? Who's the host? It's either Martha Stewart or Kevin Hart. Who is
either that lesbian or that professional wrestler? I can't remember. They're really similar. So, oh boy.
That's so funny.
Anyway,
who was in that one movie I saw recently? Gosh,
you know
who
him.
Was it George Clooney?
Yeah,
it might have been Mason Ramsey. It was one of the two. Who was it? Shoot.
That's the kind of thing Jake would not remember the details on. Just kidding.
He had hair. I don't know where though. I didn't want to ask.
Yeah, where? Yep, did my first shave. Oh, really, Macy? Macy. Dang it, I've ruined it.
Don't ask Macy.
Oh boy.
Oh, really, Macy?
Ellen DeGeneres is more than just a lesbian, for the record. I'm sorry for just profiling that. Anyway, that's a fun question. I don't even know what it was.
It was at the office. Yeah. Anyway. All right, on to the next.
Hey, Jake and Brad, this is James from Purdue University, the same kid who started the subreddit.
Let's go Boilermakers.
I'm in the middle of studying right now, and I'm reading a textbook that I was told is rent only. However, I'm still allowed to highlight and underline and write notes in it.
That's why I buy used
books. So when I turn it in at the end of the year, whoever rents the textbook next year is going to see everything I wrote in it, which gave me an idea. I've been catching myself writing notes and like jokes and things that I think of while I'm studying in the book. And I was just wondering if you guys had any other ideas for things I should write in the book for people to see next year.
Why are you
Maybe
doing
like
that?
a little mini time capsule thing. I'm hoping that if I do it well enough, other people will continue the trend and eventually we'll just have the writings of like 6 different people in this textbook in the next 6 years. Anyways, if you have any ideas, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.
James, that's awesome. First of all, thanks for starting the subreddit. That's pretty cool that you were the founder of that. But I love the phrase, like, I caught myself writing some jokes. Like, he's just like studying. Oh, Hasidic Jews. That's hilarious. I was trying to highlight Mesopotamia. How did I do that?
Well, yeah. You're like photosynthesis. What did the barista order at the butcher shop? Half calf. Whoa! Where did that come from?
What am I doing?
Oh. What celebrity always cancels his appointments? Christian Bale. Whoa! Hey, where'd that come from? I was doing the Pythagorean theorem. I don't know where that got in there.
Gosh, I keep catching myself in these jokes.
Oh man. Let me find another one.
Brad, would you like to answer this question? What do you have down in your notes? I'm looking for the chemical structure of dihydrogen, and iron.
Yeah. So I think that one has multiple. Let me see. It has 2 neutrons, 1 proton, and this is who is a pumpkin's favorite NASCAR driver? Jeff Gordon? I don't know what. There's neutrons and protons and Gordon. I don't know about that.
Come to think of it, I'm getting a little bored on. Anyone else want to skip class?
Anybody boron? Huh?
Boron.
Yeah.
More like Borophyll. Let's get some vibes up in here.
Oh, goodness.
Caught myself writing jokes. I would love to do that. Just not even realize. Oh, wait.
Whoa, that's funny. Yeah.
I just wrote 5 minutes of this great, a whole 30 bit. This is great. This is hilarious.
Oh man, good job. That's okay. So what was the question? What would you, the answer is treasure map. The answer is treasure map. I guarantee you there's nothing better than a treasure map. And you find it on there and you're like, holy cow, like this is a treasure map. I think I gotta do something about this. And like make it to where the last thing is like them finding you so that you can change the treasure every time. And it can like evolve every time. Like one time, like say they find the treasure map and like find the eventual treasure when you are just graduated. You can't afford much. The treasure is something small, like a $25 thing. But then someday you went to Purdue, so you're doing well for yourself. And so someday you're working for the big ag and you can make
acronym or agronomy.
Agriculturally economy. Yeah. Agronomy. He was an ag communications major. So, he's working for Monsanto and he's like, man, I make the big bucks here. And so he's given like $1,000 treasure.
Oh, I thought you meant the treasure was literally him. Like he goes to a spot and James just standing there like,
no, but that would be awesome.
Some vibes.
That would be awesome if like the second to last clue was like something that triggered. Like he gets an email for it.
I was just thinking that.
And so then he's
got to like run and bury himself and put his head in a box.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking that. That's awesome. No, I think even creepier. Well, not creepier than that, but I was thinking like he wears like a black suit, like all black.
Okay.
And he just like is standing on top of a hill and they like find him and they're like, that's the guy. And you have to like approach this guy and he gives you a treasure.
And from a really long distance away, big throwback here. He goes, you guys want nachos? Then you have to walk 100 yards to go get nachos from him.
Yeah, what was that from?
That was the 4th of July when I was down there in Oklahoma with like Grant and Noah and those guys. We were like walking home and just like, can't even see him. Just like
here.
faintly.
That guy?
Oh, yeah, it was come here.
Yeah, come here.
Forgot. Come here. You guys want nachos?
Oh, man. That's good. Yeah.
I was thinking, I was right on track with you.
Similar?
Yeah, the second to last clue is when you know you're getting close, like, oh, snap. He's like, he's going to be there in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I got to go put myself in this coffin or something and then scare him.
Oh, yeah. That's good too. And like record it or something.
Treasure map would be good. I would be scared, like, that I put all this work into something and then the next year the book edition gets changed and it's kind of obsolete. So instead, I think I would.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's spoken like a true book salesman.
A former used book salesman for sure. I think I would do like as I'm. This is it. As you're studying and you find like big nouns or something that like could be the answer to a trivia question, you reverse engineer trivia. So I don't know what kind of textbook this is. Let's say it's an economy textbook. So you got all these major brands in the textbook that you could use.
Okay.
So you say like on page 98, unrelated to the chapter where the answer is, you like in the corner of the page, but decent size.
Your jokes.
You say just what major company was founded in 1918 by John Pemberton? And then it's like answers on page 13.
John Pemberton. Did you make that up?
This is Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the year.
That just sounded like such a legit name. So I was like, that's hilarious if you just made that up. Okay.
Hey, 7th grade gifted.
Yeah.
Globalization of Coke.
John
National
Pemberton.
History Day.
Good for you.
And it says answers on page 13. And then when you go to page 13, there's another question waiting for you for the next one. And then you just do that for a while. And people, like the next guy who got the book, if he thought it was so fun, he could do it again.
Yeah.
Because you're never going to run out of words in the book to be answers. Because when he gets to page 13, it doesn't say Coke. It's just like circled. And it's like, how fun. I didn't catch that earlier.
Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of like bestowing the honor onto them. Like now that you've done this,
I
it's
love
time
bestowing
to,
anything.
It's time to carry the torch.
The glass slipper.
That's right. The glass slipper is not falling on the torch yet.
This is your slipper now.
I like it. That's good.
There's some ideas, James.
Yeah, that's good.
Come here.
Hey there, Jake and Brad.
Big
This
inhale.
is Sugar Shane down here in Sanford, Florida, aka Orlando, Florida, for those people who don't know where Sanford is, because we're pretty much in the middle of nowhere.
A little geography lesson.
Anyways, I recently went on a date, maybe not recently, maybe like 2 weeks ago,
Nice.
with a girl.
Nice.
You know, I talked to her for about, 2 weeks. You know, we were
Long date.
going back and forth with each other, calling, texting, FaceTiming. And then I looked at her Instagram, FaceTime. I cover my bases. I'm like, okay, this girl checks out. She's a Christian girl. She's great. I go to meet her. I do not want to be mean, but the girl definitely was not her picture maybe 2 or 3 years ago. My question to you is, what was the worst date you ever had? And also to anybody in Sanford, Florida, hit me up. Single.
Hit me up. Hit this dude up.
Okay, hold on. A few things that come to mind first. He said he FaceTimed her, right? What's he looking at during the FaceTime? This girl just like a professional like videographer with like cinematic lighting.
What is it called? The ring camera?
Ring light?
Ring light, yeah.
Got the ring light going?
Yeah, she got the ring light on there.
Like, yeah, we FaceTimed, but then once she showed up and like, daylight, I don't want to be mean, but
she must not have an 8K camera because that thing is kind of blurry. I don't want to be mean. But she was ugly.
I don't want to be mean, but you ever seen Roadkill? Just like saying like awful things.
Right. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't want to be mean, but she's about as hot as an iceberg. I don't know.
That's good. Okay, so what was the question?
I think we've been asked this like
dates.
4 times before, but yeah, what's a bad date you've been on? Oh, yeah, because we've been asked this before because we've said like, usually once I get to the date, they're at least like cool. Like nothing that crazy is going to happen.
I know. That's the thing. Like, I feel like I'm an agreeable enough person that I can get along with anybody for a couple hours. I didn't really date too much. Like I had girlfriends, but I didn't like just like casually date very often. So my answers are pretty boring. But there was one time when Catherine visited me, I was studying abroad in Spain. She came and visited me on her spring break. And I called her Ashley, which was my ex-girlfriend. That's a good move. 2 years.
Yeah,
so
it's a good
that was
move.
cool.
Play some games. Get in there.
So that was fun. Yeah. That was the worst date, I guess. Wasn't really a date. Wasn't really that bad. But she was pretty forgiving, in my opinion. I felt so bad.
It's a good trait.
Yeah.
But she's great. If you're a new listener, then here's I know I've told this before, but I went on one date where she brought her brother. It's kind of a fun one.
What? I don't remember that. Brought her brother?
Surely.
Really?
Surely. I've mentioned that somewhere. Like I
just
kept that in.
Was it a restaurant?
It was supposed to be Silver Dollar City.
Nice.
This was just it was just an awful
Bar and
day.
swing, yeah.
Yeah. And we get all the way there, or we almost get there. We like drove separately. Like I was in Stratford, she was in Fayetteville. Let's meet in Branson.
Okay.
Trip to Branson. Oh, and so we're like parking separately, and she lets me know. Oh my gosh, I just parked. Checked my ticket scan. Realized these tickets don't work. Like she invited me. She's like, my family has season passes. You want to go to Silver City? And so it was already like, okay, we just drove. Each drove like an hour. And now we can't do anything. Now we're just in Branson. So I was like, are you hungry? She's like, yeah, I'm hungry. I was like, let's just go get some like Chick-fil-A real quick and like come up with a plan.
Okay.
And then we go to Chick-fil-A and there's like a guy following her that's like pretty close to her. I didn't see them get out of the same car necessarily. It seems like he's like walked right behind her and is like still following her. I'm like, this is weird. And then she sits down at the table and he sits down at the table. So it's like, hey there.
What?
Who are you?
This is not familiar to me. So was it a younger brother? Like, was it like a little kid?
It was not a little kid.
Okay.
He was not follically challenged.
Okay.
He was probably older than me.
Oh, yeah. So he was almost like her security guard or something.
I guess.
Maybe they were just like, the original plan was, let's go to SDC. Let's split up once. You go fire in the hole. We'll go powder keg. It'll be fine.
He's like, that's fine. But hey, I don't want to get you doing any fire in the hole. All right. That's why I'm here.
Am I right?
Look at me.
Yeah. You do fire in the hole. Where? No.
Where? Yeah. Who's your laser hair guy? But yeah, so I don't know what the plan was, but it was just so weird that he was there. And
that's odd.
Yeah, that was not great.
So was that the end of the date? Was Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything anymore. I didn't want to plan anything. I'm like, this is so weird. And like, I kind of let her know that. I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just going to be us two.
Yeah.
But what's up, Adam?
So you play sports or?
So that's a cool beard. That's cool.
How'd you grow that? Did you do it? Is it natural or did you put the stuff on?
I don't be rude, but yeah, is that all you?
Is that
all you up there?
Mr. Copperfield's Miracle Legumes or what?
So
that's funny.
Yeah, I thought I'd told that story before. I guess not.
I don't remember it, but sometimes I just don't listen to you, I guess.
Let's see what else. There was another one I went on where everything else about the date had gone super well. At some point we were talking about like driving or car insurance, like just typical date things, kind of like sexy flirty things. Oh, do you have your car insurance by?
Oh, really? Farmers.
Oh,
you feisty girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, old school. I'm more
Spicy.
progressive.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show off a little bit.
The general? Okay, have a good night.
All right. Good.
Goodbye.
Salute her out.
Yeah.
But she was like, my car insurance is like so expensive right now. I was like, oh, really? How come? She's like, well, have I told you this? I think I did.
No, I don't think so.
Right.
This is a great beginning of a story. Why? Yeah.
She says, well, I've totaled my last 3 cars, all from texting and driving.
No.
I was like, what?
She needs to go on walks. just rid yourself of that.
I was like, that's insane.
That isn't.
And in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, you get in one texting and driving accident. That's got to be pretty scarring.
Yes.
To total your car, you really messed up.
The muscle memory of like looking down at your phone and then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have to think at that point, I'm never touching my phone again.
Yeah.
But
do
then
the thing where it's like automatic reply. I'm driving right now. I will call you back later.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you slip up, something happens. You text again, you total another car, you get a new car, and you think, you know what? Let's get that phone out one more time.
Yeah.
I should text him back right now while I'm driving. So that was just enough of like, if you're that irresponsible, even though everything else has been great, if you're irresponsible in that area, like what else is going on?
Like we all have bad habits that we know and that we can't shake, and we always see like, dang it, why do I keep doing this? Like Catherine's always late to stuff, or like always like running around right at the last minute. That's something we're different about. And I'm always like, don't you see this? And like, can't you like want to change this? But that's like so minor. But like, if Catherine were getting in wrecks every single time because she was running late, I would then be like, you need to change,
Yeah. Like if every time I bit my nails, I had to get a new car, I would stop biting my nails.
Or just like started bleeding profusely even. Like
if anything happened, I could stop that habit.
Right. Absolutely. That's a good point.
So that happens at dinner. Story's not over.
Okay.
Then we go to Andy's frozen custard.
Did she drive?
No.
Okay.
She did not. I had her sit in the back.
Yeah,
The
right.
driver always protects his side.
That's right.
We go to Andy's. This is the Westport location. It's got a little parking lot next to it. We park there. We're kind of facing, this is really for you and anyone else very familiar with Kansas City.
Quick Trip.
We're facing that, Quick Trip's on our left. We're facing like that church.
Okay.
It's kind of a ledge. The sidewalk is like 4 feet below where this parking lot is, if you can imagine it. And out of nowhere, this guy is just like in front of us on the sidewalk, which isn't that alarming, but it's kind of like, where'd you come from? Like, it's nighttime, but still.
Okay.
And just yelling. Hard to make out what he's saying, but definitely yelling, definitely angry.
At you?
I can't really tell. Like, it's towards our direction. I'm like, what could he possibly be yelling at me for? Like, we're just sitting here eating our ice cream, having a good time, talking car insurance. And then this guy, I think, does a lot of box jumps, like hops right up on this curb and just like immediately, like he's just very close to us. It went from like 4 foot ledge protecting us to like, he's here now. And he's pretty close.
Yeah.
And so quickly, I was like, hold my ice cream. I put it in reverse and start like backing up. And he's like following us and like still yelling, like hands in his hoodie pocket, like still yelling at us. And like can't totally hear what he's saying, but just like seems so angry. And it got my adrenaline pumping.
You never figured out what it was?
No, it was so scary.
He was just trying to tell you like your water cup is still on top of your.
Hey, your water cup's on your car still.
Get it over there. You're gonna whatever. What's the word? Waste it. That's not the word.
Glass
litter.
slipper's
You're
gonna
gonna litter.
My hands are cold, so I'll keep them in my hoodie pocket. But I'm gonna move them around vigorously.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It was really scary. So it was not a good day. And she kept giving me a hard time. Like, you're so funny. Like, hold my ice cream. I was like, I was protecting us.
It's so funny how you like didn't just drive with one hand. Like,
I wanted to, have
just
my hand
use your
first.
legs like I do when I drive.
Just, what's the big deal? Have something in your right hand while you're driving.
I love hold my ice cream. That's like so protective. So protective of the scream.
Babe, hold the cream.
Hold my cream.
Going in.
That's good. I like it.
Whew. All right. That was a lot of my dating life, but whatever.
I want to hear more.
There will be more.
Okay.
Someday. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Uno más, señor?
I'm great with anything, man.
Hey, Jake and Brad.
Hey.
It is Anne Marie, and I'm from Olathe, Kansas.
No!
I want to give a quick shout out to my brother Chandler.
Oh, that reminds me.
He also listens to the podcast,
Chandler, what's her
and
last
he
name?
just became a
Riley.
dad like a week ago.
Okay, I know.
So,
Hey!
Get
just
some
want to say
vibes.
congrats, Chandler, and congrats to you guys, Jake and Brad, because you have a little ghostie out there. And I think that they would buy a Ghostrunners onesie.
Hey.
Just saying.
Website's down.
There's two.
Anyway,
Two of them.
I am a senior at K-State right now.
Yo!
Go Cats. And I am student
Scratch 'em.
teaching, and I'm in a 5th grade classroom. It's been wild. 5th graders are hilarious. But my question for you guys is, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Yes.
I really want to know.
Yes.
I think you guys should look up some questions and test your knowledge. So,
I like this.
good luck.
She really wants to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
We are.
I promise. Unless they're like savants.
Bring a 5th grader in here. I'll be like, who's the best player from the 90s on the, whatever. the
Detroit
Chicago
Pistons.
Bulls. Name the starting 5 for the Chicago Bulls. They won't know more than 2.
1992 and 1998.
Oh, then
Both
they're like, I
75s.
watched Last Dance. Like, dang it. This kid is smart.
Shout out to your brother, though. I met him in a Chick-fil-A one time, back when you could go inside of him.
Really? I've heard his name. He's a K-Stater, I think. Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Shout out to him. He's probably first couple of weeks of parenthood. You don't get much sleep, and it's amazing how much.
Because you're so excited.
Because like I just can't sleep. It's like Christmas morning every single night, like
Constantly.
Christmas Eve. I just cannot wait to get up in the middle of the night to check on him.
That does sound fun. I should adopt
It's amazing
a newborn.
how different your life is when you're like truly sleep deprived. Like sleep deprived 1 or 2 nights, it's like okay, I can rally. After that, it's like I cannot concentrate. Like
Guys, we're down 10 runs. We can't rally.
I can't read this cup. Like I can read like the first couple words and then I just stop like being able to look at it. It's weird.
You need a wet shower, probably.
Dry. Yeah. Wet shower. Yeah.
Yeah, I
you're
think
right.
to really cleanse.
Yeah. Maybe like let's somewhat wet, somewhat dry.
Amphibious?
Just a moist shower.
Okay.
Just like get a towel and just put it on yourself. Kind of like a weighted blanket. Just a moist shower.
That sounds gross. That sounds like what I hugged this morning. Was like I hugged a moist.
You had a moist shower with
towelette.
Harrison.
Oh, speaking of Harrison and Olathe, this is great. Before we get a 5th grader, we have show and tell every day. We work out, which I'm slowly videoing our show and
Okay.
tells. I'm going to make a montage for Patreon.
Love it.
Of just like the best of show and tell. It's pretty great. Today, none of mine are getting recorded, which is fine. I'll just tell you guys about
That's
them, I guess.
your life though. Sometimes,
It really has been for like
Yeah.
5 years. Like I got some good stuff. Nothing
Yeah.
to me, but I got some good stuff. My show and tell this morning were these shorts that I found in my room almost as soon as I moved in. And I'm like, I never saw former roommate Greg wearing these shorts, so I
Classic.
don't think they're his.
like where'd I get these things?
And I haven't seen Isaac be, yeah. How do I have just random shorts that I've
Okay.
never seen before? And I just kind of never brought it up or told anyone, but I didn't have anything for show and tell. So I was like, I'll grab these shorts just to kind of tell the story. And Harrison lets me completely finish and he goes, those are my shorts. And I was like, wait, how did I get them? Like you weren't even moved in yet. And he said, when I first brought some stuff over, I realized I didn't want these shorts anymore. So I just snuck in your room and I just like stuffed them under your other clothes.
No way.
I was like, what? Like your first day here?
That's awesome.
He's like, yeah. I was like, what a move on the first day.
He didn't want them.
He's like, I thought you'd never see them. I was like, I found them immediately. And I just haven't said anything. And I was like, so that's your gray hoodie too? He's like, gray hoodie. I was
Oh.
like, so now I guess I need to show
Isaac's like, yeah, I did the same thing.
I didn't think you checked the closet. So I got a gray hoodie and Olathe North shorts. That's where that comes into play.
Oh, interesting.
Go
Okay.
Eagles.
Huh. I don't know very many North. Darren Sproles,
I got some shorts.
who, by the way, Darren Sproles, you see, he got in the Hall of Fame for college football.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Jake and I have a standing bet. I think it was for $100. Do you remember how much it was?
Oh, yeah. I think $100 sounds right.
That Darren Sproles is going to, I bet that he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if I technically won or not. I think it was probably the NFL Hall of Fame that we were talking about.
Because we talked about like his, all-time like kick return yards.
Yeah,
and
he's got
stuff
like
that.
more all-purpose yards than anybody
Or,
else.
yeah, that's what it is.
But he's probably not going to make the Hall of Fame. But you'll never know. It's indefinite. So like when I'm 75, Jake's going to be like, pay up.
Okay, Brad, I found some questions.
I did too.
If you're smarter than a 5th grader.
Okay.
Which country is both an island and a continent?
Australia.
Mate,
Might.
ding, ding, ding.
Blah, 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 blah,
Good
blah,
job.
blah.
Blah, 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 blah. So far, Brad, you are smarter than a 5th grader.
Okay. What U.S. state lies the farthest west?
Alaska.
That's correct, I think.
It's one of those trick questions. Don't expect a 5th grader to know that. They're all saying California, and they're like, oh, I forgot about Hawaii.
No.
I was talking about this with Trey, but it was on his bonus podcast, so who cares? I can say it here. Do you feel like Alaska's getting bigger?
It's crazy.
Like, I feel like every year there's a new comparison. Like, did you know that Alaska could fit 47 Texases in it? I feel like I saw one yesterday. Did you know Alaska's bigger than Jupiter? I would believe that.
Yeah.
I just made that up. But like, they could say anything about the size of Alaska. And I'm like, that's crazy.
I get it. Yeah. That's like those Amazon stats. Like they had 0.4% chance of scoring on this play. Sure.
Okay.
I get you.
I can't like prove you wrong.
Yeah. How are you figuring that out?
What's that based on?
Alaska, every time you look at the map, it's like,
dang, that's big.
It's like, no, that's too big. Like, that's not right. And because you look at it and then you look at Texas and you're like, oh my gosh. That's huge.
I swear it's getting bigger.
And there's like 5 people up there.
And I feel bad. One of them is a podcast listener. Whitney, what
up? Shout out to Whit.
Yeah.
Mario Chalmers.
But I feel bad for Alaska. Like clearly Canada didn't want it. I think it's kind of the leftover. It's like one of our last states. Yeah, we'll take it.
We didn't do World History Day, so I don't know too much about it, but I'm sure it's kind of an interesting story about how we got Alaska. Because there's so much. Yeah, it's like so much up there. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not good with history, but I would like to know more about how we acquired Alaska, Hawaii. Like, that's just crazy to me. Like these far off places that were like, we'll take those.
Hawaii's pretty sweet. Just like a long time ago, there were volcanoes underwater, and now we can drive on them.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Is that how like we acquired them? Just like, hey, here's some islands.
I don't know how we acquired them.
I don't. Okay.
Probably bartered.
We'll give you 1/10 of Alaska if you give us Hawaii. And that was called Canada.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Yeah.
Animals without backbones are known as?
Without backbones?
Without backbones.
Oh, gosh. Is there multiple choice? I don't know. Arachnids? Amphibians?
That was the question under it. So that's pretty good.
Animals without backbones. Oh.
You're going to know when I say it.
What's it start with?
I.
Oh, arachnids.
Oh, the Iroquois. The Iroquois Indians.
Isotopes. I don't know.
ISIS. Invertebrates.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I would have I'm not mad that I didn't know that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not, it wasn't like, oh, of course.
Brad, you are not smarter than 5th grader.
Okay. This one, what's the past tense of fight? Fought, of course.
Oh, you didn't let me answer.
Okay.
I would have got it.
This is easy too. Spencer's dad's 6 feet tall, or 2 of what unit?
Yards. No. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you go.
Oh, wait, I got another yards feet question. Oh, you want a word problem?
Sure.
You got to focus.
Okay.
I assume. I haven't even read it yet.
Bring it.
Brad, you collect 48 pieces of Halloween candy.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a good haul.
Your parents, Dean and Georgianne, say you can eat 2 pieces per day.
Okay.
Plus, 5th grade, an extra piece on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
How many weeks will it take to finish all your candy?
Okay.
It's a little algebra here.
So 48, I get 2 pieces a day, but I get an extra 1 on, so I get 16 a week. So that's 3 weeks. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
I didn't realize you would answer the question.
Yeah.
Great
Cool.
job.
I don't know if I'm confident in this answer. More than 99% of the mass in our solar system is contained in what heavenly body? Jennifer Lopez.
Eva Longoria.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? Say that again.
More than 90. I figured it out. More than 99% of the mass in our solar system is contained in what substance? What heavenly body? I don't know why it's called a heavenly body.
Milky Way galaxy?
No, that's what my first thought was. It's the sun. It's the mass. 99% of the mass.
Okay.
It's like the sun's a pretty heavy thing.
If I had known we were in the unit of the sun, I think I would have got it.
Mm.
You know, get me out of unit.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, here's a little. It's a question.
Yeah.
Bronze is formed by combining 2 other metals, copper and tin. Another word for a compound like bronze is ?
I don't know that kind of stuff.
We've said it. You said it as a joke on this podcast probably 3 episodes ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I said, give me a joke about, and then you gave me one.
Oh, really?
These are good hints. No. You said, so give me a joke about this. You said, oh, what do you do like when metal gives you sunburn? That's your last hint.
Oh my God. What do I do when metal gives me sunburn? Aloe. aloe vera, aloe.
You're so close.
I know I am.
Alloy!
Alloys. Gosh, I'm not good at science, dude. Who's the 4th U.S. president?
James Quincy Adams. John Quincy Adams. Stupid. I was thinking James Buchanan.
Let me see. I had to restart on me. Adams is wrong. Madison?
Dang it. Oh, I had James
Is
right.
it Madison? Yeah, Madison. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You got one?
Imaginary lines traversing the globe from pole to pole are called.
Pole. Those are the prime meridians.
Nice. Meridians.
Yeah, meridians.
I don't think I would have got that one.
Aurora Borealis is the name for what natural phenomenon?
Northern Lights. You can see them in Alaska, which is where Whitney lives.
And Sarah Palin. What term? I'm going twice. What term refers to the relative speed of a piece of music?
Tempo. They get it?
That's right.
Whew. You are going fast.
Who wrote?
What?
Go ahead. Who wrote David Copperfield?
Who wrote it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was...
It actually says Kevin's favorite book is the 1850 novel David Copperfield. Who wrote it?
That was Bill Shakespeare.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he was around in
I
the
think
1850s.
it's, Dickens.
Charles?
Yeah.
Okay. The modern day city of Istanbul was known by what name in the 13th century?
Istanbul, Constantinople, and Istanbul.
There's a song to this? Everyone growing up had songs. They had songs for the states, the capitals, for Constantinople. I had no songs.
That was like an actual like song that somebody, like it was like Bare Naked Lady or something like that.
Oh, it was like Who Started the Fire, but there were actual like history lessons in it.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know who it was though. In humans, the pituitary gland, no way is this 5th grade, is attached by a stalk to what internal organ?
Hold on. I've seen this before. I've like Googled something that was wrong with me and it told me it was maybe my pituitary gland. Where is it? Stomach.
A stalk. I don't know where it is, but it's not attached to your stomach.
Dang it.
It's farther north.
Esophagus.
Think about
Are
it.
you winking at me on purpose?
Yeah.
It's farther north than the stomach?
Mm-hmm.
The mouth?
Close.
I don't know.
Just saying think.
Brain?
Yeah, there you go.
Pituitary's up top, huh?
I don't know. Maybe the stalk is really big.
So I was pretty off. I don't know why I thought it was an organ.
These
are hard questions.
Yeah, that's all I got here.
Yeah, we stop there. That was fun though.
We were pretty smart. I really like doing that trivia night that one time on Instagram Live with people.
Oh.
We should do that again.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
I like trivia.
Thank you for all the voice memos, you guys. This might have been our biggest week of voice memos. Oh, speaking of that, January, by far our biggest month ever. By far.
That's awesome.
So I guess a lot of new listeners, or you guys are just really listening to old episodes a lot. I'll like kind of see it's just like the total amount. But
oh, really? Okay. So it's like total listens in January was bigger than any other month.
Yeah, 50,000.
Let's go. That's crazy.
That's cool.
In 1 month?
1 month.
Yeah. You're kidding.
No.
That's crazy, man. Thank you guys. Okay. Review of the week.
Let's do some reviews of the week. I love just the title of this one. Can't Shake the Moon Pants. I've been listening to Ghostrunners for about a month now. It has changed my life. I started over at episode 1, and through road trips, quarantine, and my daily commute to and from my job of teaching middle schoolers, these guys come in clutch and can always make me laugh. However, I have some poultry. I live in the KC metro area. What up? Because of vibes. And Jake's recent laptop tragedy has made me much more aware of local crime. Seriously, in local coffee shops, shout out Pilgrim Coffee. Nice. I go to Pilgrim all the time.
Yeah.
I've ever seen you or met you? I don't know. I keep looking for a woman with moon pants whenever I get up to use the restroom and leave my laptop at my table. So thanks, I guess.
I'll just go ahead and say it. What's her name? Just want to drink my coffee. Just want to drink my coffee. You'll be fine because Pilgrim Coffee's in Kansas. We'll just say it. You'll be fine.
Pilgrim Coffee's nice. Don't tell you, Billy's Grocery. Yeah, it is in Missouri, but it is like so
I'm sure
fancy.
It's swank. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. You would
cool.
not think moon pants thieves would be there.
Man.
But they is.
They is, though.
Ruining the vibes.
That's good. You got anything else?
That's all.
Okay, mine is from Leanne227. Basically, your best friends from high school.
Okay.
I love it. I feel like I'm listening to my best guy friends from high school at lunch. That's funny, at lunch. They're so relatable and make me find more humor in my own life. I'd love to hear your opinions on Lambert's. You spent too much time in Southwest Missouri to never have been. Oh, we've been. I'm sure you've been a lot.
Not as much as you think.
Really?
But yeah. Cute little place, Ozark, Missouri, just tucked in between Springfield and Branson, right off Highway 65.
Oh, it's awesome. It's not cute. It's not little. It's huge.
It's large.
And it's awesome.
It's not cute. It's hot.
It's hot.
It is big and hot.
And you can, if you order something, you can get seconds, I think, if you eat all of it, right?
Unlimited pass arounds.
Unlimited of the condiments? That's not
Let's
it.
call them pass arounds. They're the sides.
Pass arounds. Those are fun. And they're known for throwing rolls at you.
Yeah, you just hold your hand up. Phoom,
Yeah.
right there.
So
some guys can zip it too, and it's fun.
Yes, I have a story. But so every year we would always go to Branson for Young Christians weekend. It's a great weekend.
Got to see Skillet there, dude.
Oh,
Skillet!
dude, Skillet was nuts this year, dude. It's the 8th year in a row they've been here. Way better than third day. They were Tate. Remember Tate?
Yeah.
The DC Talk guy.
Did DC Talk for a while. Yeah, went solo.
Yeah. So we'd always stop in Lambert's on the way. And there was one time I remember specifically, like I, of course, being the stupid guy I was, I like had to make a game out of the throw rolls of like, you have to like present yourself like really dramatically whenever you want to roll. So I'd always be like, how? That's what I do every time. How? And like everyone else, of course, in the youth group was doing it with me, like, how? And there was this one girl that was like doing it over and over again. How? And then she like looked at, she's like, they're not throwing it. And then right as she like looked at over, she just gets nailed in the face with a roll. I mean, it was like
good.
It was like from a movie or something. And it was awesome. Like those things are hot.
They're very hot.
And they're literally coming in hot.
They're
like,
big.
Yeah. Oh man, it was awesome.
They make like a fun sound. They like suction in your hand. It's like
yeah.
It's like it's in your hand. Are we doing that?
I think so.
I should have brought a roll. I have a muffin. I can throw you a muffin.
Yeah, you love
I forgot to eat the muffin. I'll eat it when we're done.
I got a muffin.
I got a muffin. But yeah,
anyway.
it's so good. Yeah, I didn't ever got that fun in the way I would ask for
Right.
it. But you could have, what, Eddie?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
go!
that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Just hold it up.
Oh, yeah. Run a route around the restaurant. We'll run posts. Yeah.
I remember one time there was a guy, definitely played point guard in high school, getting with it, like throwing behind the back
Yes,
passes,
dude.
like, hook shots to us.
Right.
That was so fun.
Yeah. They have so much fun.
I love this guy.
And if you ever like miss, they'll just chuck another one at you.
Yeah, just scoop it under the table.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Dog will get it.
And if you're thinking, oh, I'm never going to be anywhere near Southwest Missouri, for whatever reason, the people that love Lambert's in Ozark, Missouri also decided to open one up in Gulf Shores, Alabama, because they vacation there a lot. So if you're ever in that area of the country, try it out. So
Bada bing, bada boom.
anyway, love Lambert's. It's a fun place.
Yeah, thanks for asking about Lambert's.
Let's go sometime.
Let's go sometime.
Let's do like a Ghostrunners event there sometime, dude.
Dude, that is such, we can't do it for a while. There's no way they're throwing rolls until like,
Yeah, true.
for months.
Oh, Jeepers, Joe.
Gah, blast,
Biden. Shoot, man. All right.
All right, Brad, are we ready to end this episode with a jingle?
I'm ready if you are, buddy.
I've got a little part in this one.
A little bit.
Let me drink my sweet tea, clear the throat.
Let me pull it up.
The lyrics. This is once again written by Everly. Wait, that's
Everly.
Who's that?
That's her name. Heavily.
And this one is once again amazingly written. I really appreciate how good of a job you did. So thank you. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. It starts so fast. Okay. It is a really good beat.
It's so
pretty
good.
repetitive, but when it's that good,
That
why?
doesn't- yeah.
Why change it?
That's good. I like it. That's what it's a hook. What the hook gonna be? Murphy Lee. That's good, Jake.
Gosh,
good job.
I don't know.
This is a week that you should be on Patreon for sure, because we need to send a blooper video of that one.
Not only is that, already like a pretty hard song to sing. It's Chris Brown, prepubescent, basically.
Yeah.
Getting up there, but I am so bad, and the rhythm of that one threw me off.
It makes you respect those guys a lot more whenever you try to like do a song that's not actually the real song, like that Justin Bieber one too. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a little bit like it's not like as straight cut and dry as you think it would be.
Mm-hmm.
So Heather Lee, thank you again.
Heather Lee. Can't wait to see what we got next week for us.
Send us another one, guys. Anybody. Doesn't have to just be the ugly ones. Just kidding. That's from The Office. Heather Lee.
Good quote to end it.
Yeah.
Okay, this has been episode 91. Any famous people? 91? Year I was born.
Who's 91?
Jake's birth episode.
Good for you. Dang, I didn't talk about my birth episode last week. And you don't get another one. It's like a golden birthday.
Golden sode. This is my golden sode.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Go get never mind. Dry shower.
Golden dry shower.
Yeah. There, you said it. You did it. I didn't. Oh man. This is random and does not have anything to do with humor, really, even. But I feel like somebody out there right now, and I've just been thinking about this lately, probably because that guy that got my wallet and was so nice. Somebody out there right now is having a bad day or like a struggling day.
Yeah.
And just I feel like just conviction to be like, hey, it's going to be a good day. You're going to find something's going to be good. So just hang in there. I don't know why I'm saying this, but
No,
it's
I like
going to be
that.
good.
This is great. This is resonating with people out there right now.
I hope so. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in somebody's life, but hopefully they hear this and they're like, okay, I don't know what's going on.
Just find something to look forward to. What are you gonna have for lunch?
Hey,
Who are you gonna see maybe later on
chicken
today?
sando.
I don't know. Chicky sando.
Anyway, so I don't know why, but I just feel like I should say that. So
I love that. Love
So,
that. We
love
should
you
start every episode, end it with a little encouragement.
Yeah, that's good.
New thing.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Shoot your shot with Shutterstock.
And a quick shout out.
Quick quip
to Big Shutter.